Gentlemen.
Boys.
Oh my God! Look
we
at us!
sound
Look at
so
these guys.
good.
Look at us!
We
Look
sound
at these
so
guys
good.
just sitting around.
Oh my
Doing our
gosh.
thing.
3 of 3 juice boys.
3 out of 3
in
for
a
the
room
first time.
ever.
The first time we've
Ever?
ever.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the first time we've ever been in a room together
Oh,
because we've been doing it all day. And
That's true.
That's fair.
Second
Yeah.
time.
yeah.
Second time.
This will come out on Friday, but as we record this, Merry Christmas, Joe.
Merry
Yeah,
Christmas,
Merry Christmas,
friends.
Same
boys.
house.
Christmas,
We've been
friends.
drinking a lot. We've been losing a lot of bets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
I
been
lost all-
embodying.
Oh Lordy.
Oh
the
God, I had a
3 Bs,
horrible day
boys.
yesterday.
Which are what, Joe? Joe,
It's a
3 Bs. Here
disaster
we go.
of a day.
Here we go, Joe.
Big deep breath. Here he
we go.
goes.
booze?
Yes,
There
yes.
it is. Oh,
It is. It was right in front of your
oh,
face.
it's right there.
I'm
We've
so
got the
booze.
Joey's envy.
Betting,
Yes. Not very
Betting.
well recently.
betting,
And
and this the wafty air of bullshit.
Sifting-
just,
yeah.
just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
waft
Yeah,
of
yeah.
shit in the air. Fellas.
I'm the third turd Cody. To my left, Mr. Pulp Pelletier. To my right, the Sultan of Sift.
Juice boy Joe.
Joy.
God, I
Oh,
love
Joey?
this.
Juice
Juice
boy Joe Way.
Also,
do this
look at the
every
camera boys. Our
I know,
ugly-ass
we're
faces are on a
recording. We're
camera.
actually gonna-
No.
Video this.
Oh, no.
So listener, if you want to see sports moron embodied, go and watch the actual live or the actual video, because
Yeah.
we're not going to splice that like we
No.
do the actual
Yeah.
show,
Pretty
and
raw.
watch how much of a train wreck Cody has to
baby, I
tear
like
down on a
raw.
week-to-week basis.
Also, we're on a ping pong table in the
We
basement
are.
of our in-laws.
That's right.
Joe,
Yeah.
what's behind me here? I think you got a
That is
Christmas gift.
my Christmas gift this year. I'm very excited about that. That is
Oh,
a
it's-
Shoresy jersey from
We're spending
the
a
show
lot of time talking without
Letterkenny.
drinks in front of us.
Oh,
can,
no.
can we talk about this
Dude,
drink sitting
yeah,
in front of us?
Guys.
Joey, take it away while I pour us up some.
Well, I don't know why I'm taking it away because you guys are the ones who made this. If listener remembers that one fateful day,
the only-
this one,
The
that
only
one
episode we
fateful day.
recorded, 2 people in the same room, right?
That's right. When you guys did that, and I didn't know, and it was a sneak attack.
Yes.
And then because
Correct.
I was so jelly, peanut butter and jealous, he busted out a bottle of Joey's Envy,
Yes, sir.
Angel's Envy, which has not been touched until this
One of a
Monday.
kind Joey's
So-
envy,
Yes.
dear listener.
So
An
boys,
actual cheers
Oh
bowl.
my
An
gosh,
actual
we're
cheers in
together.
person.
Oh my gosh, the moose.
this is
Oh.
Got the
Chris
moose
is
mug
drinking-
going.
yeah, Chris is
Oh.
drinking a Christmas vacation moose cup.
Oh
Just needs to
man,
drink
I
out of
love
this
it.
It's good. It's good. It's good. I am drinking out of this one of a kind, fantastic Rivers whiskey coffee mug. I'm so excited for this.
That you both were supposed to get, and one cracked.
One
So
cracked,
One of
but
them
we
is
still both
busted.
have it.
You guys
Now
can
just be on
Cody's
fight for
incapable.
that power. Yep.
And my
Of
beer
traveling
chaser today.
safely.
I'm
Ooh,
very
beer chaser.
excited about this beer chaser today, you guys.
Oh,
This is an
see
extremely
that sitting there.
unique recipe. It was given to me by one of my favorite teachers at my school. He's the one who took my job when I became as principal.
Ah.
He took my social studies teaching job, so we became pretty close.
nice.
And he's wicked Scottish, and so he got me this Scotch ale, but it's called Weinstog Oldgerg because it's a Viking.
Of course it is.
It's a Viking recipe.
Obviously.
Viking recipe, Scottish ale brewed with angelica root and smoked barley. It's
Ooh.
8%. It kicks your dick in.
It's pronounced
It is,
barley.
it's called. It's literal. Its name. Its name. Wee Heavy.
Just a wee
just a wee
heavy.
heavy.
Just
So,
a wee
I mean,
heavy
this is my
bear.
beer chaser, but I think I might need the whiskey chaser for that beer. But hell yeah, thank you, Mr. Forrester.
Oh, gosh, guys, we have the squeezies.
The squeezies. The
We have a quick
squeeze
sports
of the
docket.
year.
Yep,
Oh.
it's been a hell of a weekend. Even though we've lost a lot of bets, a lot of sports to go through real quick.
A lot
We
of
got the
morons.
Squeezies, which is the worst squeezes of the year. We go into a big fat potato, which we've actually been really excited about.
So
for this one.
starchy. So
Going
starchy.
with Picks Wheel of Degeneracy. We just had what we were drinking, but let's jump into the
Let's
docket.
get into it,
Guys,
Let's go.
Are we officially podcasters?
Jump right
starting
on in,
now?
boys.
right now.
Right
Hit the buzzer.
now.
Yeah,
There it
Yes.
is.
Okay. Here we go, boys. Can Miami compete with the Ravens? I'm pissed off at the Chiefs. I'm not even going to put them in the top team of the AFC.
Not anymore.
Miami has
because
beaten
they're
the
not.
Cowboys by 1 points. Ravens play the 49ers tonight. We're actually recording this so we can go watch that game. So
That's right.
sports
I-
more on
I
gotta
gotta watch
sports
that
more
game today.
on. So
Gotta watch that.
we're going to
game.
prioritize
wait.
that. Can Miami compete with the Ravens for a title?
I I'm going to go into this because we're recording before this game with full confidence that the Ravens are going to win tonight.
Ooh,
I think I do.
6-point underdog.
They're 6-point underdogs. I think it's their time, man. I think that this is their time to go out and prove that they are the best team in the AFC. I know that Kansas City is not. We just saw that today.
I had to take a walk. I had a moment.
Yeah, Cody left. Listener,
Cody does
left.
what he does 9 times out of 10 when I've watched a Chiefs game in person with him. He just leaves
Just
once
loses
he
his
gives
shit.
up
Yeah, walks out.
and just says, "Well, to hell with this."
It's a problem.
But at least he
We're
came
working on
back and saw his beautiful baby.
I
He was like,
mean-
okay, there's perspective here. It's Christmas, so let's.
it. Or my wife said I need to take a walk.
So
and I need to take
That is
take
true.
a breather.
It was heavily implied.
I think Miami is only as good as Tyreek Hill. If Tyreek Hill
agree.
isn't,
Hey, they just won a
going-
game without him getting in the end zone.
you're right. Not getting an
So-
end zone, but he was still on the field. And so it's like
True.
if he's not on the field, that team is garbage. They can't do anything without him. Like if he's out there, even just as like a dummy, just a puppet, just like trying to get attention of other people because he will get that. Absolutely. So I don't know. I'm not sold that Miami is the best. I'm not. I think Baltimore is the best. I think that they're going to win this game tonight. It's going to be really close. It's going to be good. But Baltimore's defense is good.
Very good.
And their
Yeah.
linebackers are good. They got Patrick Queen and Roquan
Smith. Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah,
Roquan
yeah.
Smith.
Yep.
And then their pass rush is nasty. Lamar Jackson, I think Lamar Jackson, because they're going to give it to a quarterback. I think it should be Christian McCaffrey.
CMC. Oh,
I
obviously.
think it should be Christian McCaffrey, but I think they're going to give it to a quarterback. I think if they're going to give it to a quarterback, it should be Lamar Jackson.
Which is ridiculous. I think the Ravens are enjoying success on the back of that defense, and Lamar is doing just enough
Yep.
I don't know, dude.
to pay that off.
Just enough?
He's doing just enough to pay that off.
That's juicy. That's
I don't
juicy.
think that he's MVP caliber quarterback.
He's
Oh,
already
think he
won
is
one.
playing.
he's throwing
already
heat.
won
Oh, he's
one,
throwing
dude.
heat
He's
on
been-
Christmas.
And if you'll remember earlier this year, I actually said that I still disagree with the one that he won. So to win
That's
two,
true.
He was unanimous MVP that year he won. He got
That's great.
every vote.
I didn't get a vote. That's why he was unanimous. 'Cause had I gotten a vote,
things would be a
every
little bit
vote.
different. Huh?
Dude, okay, this season, his MVP season, he had 36 touchdowns and 6 picks, and he ran for like 1,200 yards. That's absolutely insane. This year, he's already thrown for as many yards as he did. That's that first season. He has 17 touchdowns compared to 36, and only 7 picks. All right, and then if you look at his rushing, that he's right now this season, he's got 741 yards rushing and 5 rushing touchdowns. I mean, that's incredible, dude. You got 3,700 yards of total offense
But
and
CMC
22 touchdowns. That's
I'm taking CMC. I think Miami can only go as far as the weather they play in.
true.
If
That's
they get the
true.
1 seed, I think they could be the team to beat. But if they got to go up to Baltimore, to Kansas City, to who else would that be? And Jacksonville would make it. Is it really just Baltimore? And
Jacksonville's
Kansas
not
City
going
would
to
be
make
the
it.
only.
Jacksonville's not going to make it.
They may not make it.
They're not
They're-
going to make it. Like they are.
Colts are
they
indoors.
The Colts are. What the hell? The Colts got their asses kicked.
So really, it's just
Jaguars
the
got their
Ravens.
asses kicked. The Texans got their asses kicked. Who's going to come out of that division?
Some poor sap's got to.
It's not going to be Tennessee. They're way too far behind. Although I think Will Levis is a baller.
he's starting to
that
figure it
pick-
out. But yeah, too little, too late.
I made that pick like a couple weeks ago. I was talking about somebody who could be like a dark horse, and I said no, Tennessee won't be it. But I think Will Levis is a baller. That dude can sling it. He's
Seems
not
like it.
afraid. Like he lowers shoulders and like lowers the boom, But
I'm going to say Miami can compete. I think they're
You think
healthy
they
enough.
can?
Yeah. I think Mark Andrews does hurt them. Ravens have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar has not shown they can play well in the playoffs. I guess the 2 hasn't really been in the playoffs to know if
no,
he's in or good or not. But
no.
they
Yeah, he
feel like a
wasn't-
2018 Kansas City Chiefs.
It's when he had
They
3
scored the
concussions
nuts
last
out of the
year.
game.
Yeah.
But they got to get a stop. They have all the talent. They got all the speed.
Dude, Bradley Chubb looked pretty good yesterday. I was watching him
He
come off
did.
the edge. He had a good game. Let's see Jalen Ramsey if he's healthy. That's a dangerous
They
secondary.
just need to get just enough stops. And that's what the 2018 Chiefs game was about, or the Chiefs team was like, just can you get enough stops to get the ball in your playmakers' hands on offense?
Yeah, we need 10 possessions to your 9,
Yes,
and
that's
that's
about
it.
it. That's all you need.
That's the strategy.
But the
One of the
Chiefs couldn't
most-
win in 2018 too, so that's where I always stumble to think if Miami can really go all the way, because 2018 D4 didn't know what a line was,
I think
which may play into our potato later.
I
Maybe.
Taters?
We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
All right,
I
guys.
think Raheem Mostert needs
Oh, he's
to
just
get a
getting
lot more.
tutties.
No, he needs to get a lot more credit, dude.
Oh, he's getting tutties.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got 18 rushing touchdowns this year and 1,000 yards rushing already on 4.8 yards per carry. The dude is good. Why is no one talking about him for like potential offensive player of the year? I know Christian McCaffrey will get that.
Oh, that's
but
true.
I mean, but it's like, dude, he is playing his ass
We just
off.
talked about CMC getting MVP. And if
Yeah.
he doesn't get that, he should
He will
most likely get offensive
he will
player of the year.
100% get offensive player of the year. I mean,
Guys.
he's
Joey's gonna hate this. Joe
Jimmy is
Flacco
gonna hate this.
is him.
Oh,
Joe
let's
Flacco
talk
is
about
not
it.
him. Joe Flacco is. I mean, okay, dude. Okay, that was insane. What he just did was absolutely
Guys,
insane.
he was on a couch like a month ago.
Mari Cooper,
Yeah.
like what 268?
Yeah.
Was that it in 3 touchdowns? Oh my
Super
God.
Bowl winning Joseph Flacco.
My God, I no, I don't like the fact that we share the same name. I mean,
He's upset about the.
How do you think he
Other than
feels
name?
about it?
How do
That's
you
a
think he
big deal,
feels?
man. That's a big deal. Joe's a cool name. Like I'm associated with Joe Sakic, the greatest Avalanche player ever. Joe DiMaggio, and it's like then you got
He was with Marilyn Monroe.
Flacco. Joe Flacco sucks. I don't want to be.
What if you're the one that sucks?
No, I don't suck.
Oh,
Joe Flacco
Can you
is a
confirm
guy
that?
who was just chilling on his couch a short few weeks ago and then stepped up and is now leading the Browns to glory.
How? How
to
the hell is he doing
wild
this?
card
It's
glory.
amazing.
How's
Wild
not
card
amazing? You're a
Why would
Broncos
you-
fan. How is this not pissing you off? He was
Because it's
so bad.
hilarious.
He was
Because
so
it's
bad.
He was
funny.
he was
Like-
terrible for what? Since he left Baltimore.
He was
So
until
bad.
this
For the-
very moment.
He was an immobile statue behind the line.
And he didn't care. Remember, he came out and said, "I'm not
Yeah,
here to
yeah,
do
they were
shit."
like, oh
He
yeah,
was
they,
like, I'm not-
Broncos drafted Drew Lock. How are you feeling as like the veteran in that locker
It's
room?
not my job
like, I don't
to
give a
develop
shit.
Yeah,
anybody.
it's not my job. I'm just here to throw the ball to the guys when they go
To the
down
other
the
team
field,
when he was
and
in Denver.
I don't even actually move my feet. And then now he comes into Cleveland.
Glory.
He's like resurgence.
He
It's
went
amazing.
he went on like a really, really good streak in his career. And I remember
Yeah.
this time people were like, is Joe Flacco elite? And I was like, no, Joe Flacco's not elite.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
No, he's not a damn Hall of Famer. He's not a damn Hall of Famer. He has
Cody will die on this
242
hill at any
touchdowns.
given point in
Okay.
time.
Look it back and like, okay, it probably is the same amount of touchdowns as like, I don't know, like Dan Fouts or somebody. All right.
Is Dan Fouts in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, he is. But you can't. It's different. It's a different game. It's a different time. It's a different time. Okay, he had a really good streak when he started his career. All right.
Trying to make the non-Hall of Fame case and pulls out a Hall of
He
Famer.
falls a Hall of Fame
to support
quarterback out.
That's statistical analysis and data right
At
there,
at
dear
the
listener.
best.
All
Oh,
right,
which
Joe Flacco from 2008 to 2014 was 72-40. That's pretty freaking good. 148
sell
touchdowns
himself
and
right now.
90 interceptions. Then the defense went away. Then Ed Reed retired. Then Ray Lewis retired.
Terrell Suggs
And
too.
Terrell Suggs was getting old. Then he went 3-7, 8-8, 9-7, 4-5, 2-6 for the Broncos, 0-4, 0-1, 1-3 for the Jets. Where the hell is this 3-1 for the Browns coming from? Like at 38 years old, this is like the best statistical. He's already got
amazing.
1,300 yards in 4 games.
He's slinging the
He's got
pill.
1,300 yards
Slinging
in 4
the pill.
games. What the hell is he
He
doing?
still has a cannon. What can
And a
you
ring
do?
on his
What can
finger.
you say?
Respected, Joe. All right, let's dive in.
What can you do but laugh about it? You know.
Oh, Chris, this one goes to you. This one goes to
Does
you.
it?
Ready? FSU might leave the ACC.
To go to
FSU
Yeah, where's he gonna
wants to leave the ACC. I think they'll go to the Big Ten rather than the SEC. I can't imagine because ESPN is in bed with both the SEC and the ACC. I think ESPN would throw a wrench in that.
Oh yeah.
Actually texting with
We have sources. Do we have a
with
source?
Big D
Do we have a
Mike.
source?
Mike and Big D.
The
Big D
big,
Mike.
the Big D Mike. Yeah, he was actually saying
You're not supposed to say sources.
Same
though. Is
thing
he a source?
is-
There's-
is
You don't name our
he
sources.
should be.
Does
a
he wanna be
source.
named?
Mike?
Does-
Mike, do you want to
he-
be a source? Text me. It's too late now.
This is live. We can't cut.
Yeah.
No, we're too
Adam
far.
Schefter would be.
Yeah,
so
no,
disappointed.
it is. It is what it is. No, it's one of those where essentially FSU is going. ACC didn't do a damn thing to fight for us when we feel we deserved an opportunity to get into the
Okay,
CFP. They're basically utilizing. I think it was a filing in 2016 where the ACC went and restructured TV contracts without the presidents of the respective colleges okaying that. And so they're saying, hey, you broke the rules. We never actually went and raised hell about it. Well, we're choosing to now. ACC's response is, well, you guys have since re-upped your contracts with us. And so during contract negotiation would have been the time to have raised that hell. The fact that you didn't means too bad, so sad. And so it's something to the tune of, I think, like $500 million or something like that,
Okay.
that they would have to come up with in order to pay all of the necessary fees in order for them to just strong arm their way out of the ACC. And they don't have the movement out the door quite like the Pac-12 teams did. Like they're at least right now, they're the only ACC team.
The ACC's not like facing impending doom.
Yeah.
You know,
ACC
like
is maybe the strongest
they're not,
basketball
but
school too. I mean,
they're-
there's
basketball,
yeah.
they're great.
Yeah.
Football, they still have a lot to leave desired. Duke gave a little bit of a run this year, right?
Carolina
Maryland
has been good.
No, Maryland's Big
Yep.
10. Maryland's Big 10, dude. Yeah,
They sure are.
yeah.
They have
should
been for
not
like
be.
12
They
years.
should not be. They should be ACC, but Maryland's Big 10. Virginia Tech is always up and down. Or they're fun to watch, but Clemson's
So kind of their big pushback point is, all right, if you're going to want us to stick around, then we want parity reflective of how much each school generates monetarily for the ACC, because you've got teams like Wake Forest, who is doing nothing but cashing checks and snapping necks. You've got Syracuse, which every once in a while, you know, creates a stink in college basketball, but year in, year out, nobody really cares all that much. So really it's FSU and Clemson carrying the load, you know, in football, and then you've got Duke, UNC, carrying the load in basketball. Obviously Miami, big, you know, big money
Historical
earner.
school, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Miami had a
some
great
big
run last year from basketball.
yeah, there's some
Right? Final
legit,
Four?
you know,
Yeah, right?
D1 talents amongst the ACC, but there are also some very bottom end Power 5 schools as well. And so they're going, all right, well, if you're wanting us to stick around, then we need to start scaffolding this payment system relative to how much is each school actually generating.
You know who's going to come in and save the ACC?
Who's that, Joey? Tell me about it.
Pepperdine.
Stanford. They're
Oh
coming,
my
baby.
God.
Stanford's
Okay.
on their way. Here they come.
Are they
They
actually?
come to
Stanford and
save the
Cal,
day.
right?
Yeah, Cal too.
I thought it
That's
was Stanford and Cal.
Oh my God, it's so dumb. The Atlantic Coast Conference, and they like
Featuring Stanford and Cal.
Stanford, yeah, flying
Can
to
someone who
North
has their phone
Carolina.
handy look that up real quick, because my phone is making the video. I don't have
You have a
access
computer.
to.
you know
You have a computer and an
Google
iPad
it.
there, numbnuts.
Yeah, I know, but
jeez.
I've got
right in
I've got
front of
the
you.
info on the FSU.
We're not supposed to really show how
You know,
low
you
our
could
IQ
do
is.
another tab.
It seems like a lot of work. This is Christmas. I'm phoning it in here, boys.
Been drinking since 1:15.
Yesterday.
That's
While
right.
he looks that up, should we move to the last one?
Yep, California Golden Bears are in the ACC.
Let's go Bears.
That
Makes a
is
lot of sense.
mind-blowing.
Geographic.
It's amazing.
Makes a lot
is
of
what it
geographic
is.
sense.
It's mind blowing.
Can you? I mean, that, you know, brings me back to my take on how bullshit it is for the actual student athletes dealing with that. Like,
And the student athletes who aren't football players.
like no,
The
that's what I'm
the
talking about.
softball
Is
team has to fly across
yeah,
across the country to go play.
or basketball where you're playing 2-3 games in a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Like,
you're missing
what the
more
hell?
class.
Especially the kids that are going to Stanford, who like those classes are going to be hard.
Yeah.
You know, and Cal, and those are two prestigious universities. Like this, we don't care about.
It's pretty much a Hawaii situation.
Well, yeah, but nobody, they don't go to Hawaii for academics.
No, I know, but Hawaii still has to.
No, but
No,
yeah, I
but it's
get
the
what you're
same
saying.
concept
Like,
of-
if
Sorry,
you're wanting
Mike,
to
I know
play,
my-
Hawaii offers you the opportunity to compete at a D1 level.
Yeah.
And also, every time you want to compete,
You got to fly,
half the time you've got at least a 13-hour flight.
Yeah. or you're there for 2 weeks, knocking out all your road games.
My buddy Mike's a Hawaii alum. I apologize.
Is he a source?
He's a smart man.
Is he a source? Do we have a source in Hawaii?
No, he's not in Hawaii.
That's
How many mics?
Oh.
But he
is
graduated.
that-
There's a lot of
Wait,
mics.
hold on,
There's
wait.
a lot of mics that listen to this shit.
It's very
It's a-
mic heavy.
Yeah.
Speaking
Mic
of mics,
forward
can
show.
we talk about that we've got new mics? Not people mics, but microphone mics.
Oh, hey.
God, how do we not bring
Hey,
that up?
I thought we did first.
Hey, let's mention
How
the
did I not
fact
bring
that,
that up?
that we've just added 3 new mics, but
Yeah.
none of them are
Merry
people.
Christmas to
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
Yeah, you may notice that we don't sound quite as much. Well, the takes are still as hot of shit, but the sound behind them.
Is high quality.
higher.
Yeah, and I have to
Quality.
upgrade my attire real quick, knowing that we are on video.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Joey's about to get naked, so all the more reason for everybody to go and watch the video version of this.
We all have our flannel PJs on, thanks to our mother-in-law, and also we're
PJs.
drinking our father-in-law's booze, as son-in-laws do on Christmas Day.
Well, no, we're drinking Joey's Envy right now. I bought this.
Oh,
Chris
oh,
bought this.
Yeah, although yesterday we were drinking
okay.
Father's
All
booze, so-
right, listener,
there it is.
and now viewer. Holy crap! Oh, doubling down
crap.
on my
radio voice. I have a
squeeze.
mic. Oh,
I squeezed last
Oh
week.
my God!
Here it is, Nakatomi Plaza Christmas Party, 1980.
Do you want to show it to the actual record? You're just showing it to your own computer screen.
Yes, show the actual people. Nakatomi
it was
Plaza.
released
Die Hard
July
is-
22nd, 1988, as a.
Die Hard is
Summer-
a Christmas movie. Look at
I
it.
think you're too far away from the
Nakatomi.
microphone.
Nakatomi Plaza.
I can't wait to see this on video. Joey's trying to show off his shirt while also still bending all the way over
Yep.
to speak into the microphone. So he
you
just
can't see it.
But anyway, we got.
yeah, but the video.
Yeah, we
can.
got the same. We got some nice mics for our new year. So
Microphone.
we were
And I
kind
got
of
some
doing.
sweet headphones.
We were seeing if we liked this
And some
podcast idea, if we were
headphones.
funny,
We're
if we were
quickly-
good, like, and
We're
then
cleaning our stuff up.
yeah,
you
we're
guys,
kind of
so
seeing.
in a hurry.
Yeah, we wanted to get a little try the video piece, get some mics. But guys, last part of the docket, Joey, this is for you. Dodgers signed the
Big rep,
biggest
Joey.
Japanese prospect, pitching prospect since God knows who.
guys. What?
Hideki Nomo. Is that who? I mean, who's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
last-
okay, probably for like Japanese player in general is definitely Otani. You know, but
pitching wise.
no, both. I'm saying like,
obviously,
just
yeah.
in general. Then
Jeez.
you have, you know,
Sorry.
obviously like Ichiro was a freak deal. Kaz Matsui came over. I don't know with
Hideki Matsui.
Hideki Matsui for the Yankees was a huge one. That guy could mash.
Yep.
Yeah, but this
What's
kid.
his name, Chris?
This
We were
kid,
practicing this.
Yamamoto.
Yes.
Yamamoto. This kid
Joey
is
practice. Joey,
We
Joey
didn't practice this. I said leave it up to Joey.
like you don't have to practice his name. He's a worldwide icon. The guy's incredible.
He signed a
We
12,
watched-
12
That's
year.
fair. I'm just not as well read on
I
baseball.
mean, if you
as
watched
are.
the World Baseball Classic, and I did, I watched like every single game. It was absolutely incredible baseball, and it came down to Otani versus Mike Trout, Japan versus America, to win. Either get him out or he's on base, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. It was absolutely incredible. One of the best baseball
it.
moments of all time. But Yamamoto became a name in baseball when that happened. Dodgers have ruined America's pastime.
Yeah, hold on. He signed a $350-ish million 12-year deal.
Yep.
Uh,
Okay, that's good money, but why are they doing this friendly deals with the freaking Dodgers, dude?
12-year deal. That's not.
That's
What you? It was
incredible.
like $26 million a year or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's not that insane. Why?
Okay, that's insane for any team like the Rockies. As I said before, Rockies we're paying Ian Desmond $8 million. They're paying Chris Bryant like $23 million a year. Like, are you kidding
But that much
me?
for a starting pitcher is not unheard of, I guess.
Oh no! It's actually that's my point. It's a very reasonable
Yeah.
deal. It's bullshit.
To just go to the
It's
Dodgers.
absolute bullshit. They're going to the freaking Dodgers, and on a 12-year deal, this kid he's Japanese.
stuck
Those
there.
dudes have rubber arms.
Yeah.
They'll throw forever, and they'll play forever. All right, and so
That's a
it's just
cultural
like, this
piece
is
of
just
insight.
not-
Forever.
This is not fair. All right, this is not fair. They're going to give over $1 billion
Billion with a
billion dollars. Okay. Now, I said this to you dudes upstairs earlier, but this is just so mind blowing. The
Tell it to the
listener needs
listeners.
to know. All
Talk
right.
to them,
this
listeners.
two people they're going to pay them is more than the Oakland A's have paid their entire payroll since the millennia. All right. In the 2000s.
Which is probably close to the Royals and Rocky. I mean, it's not far off, though. But it's not
A's
far
are
off.
by far the lowest. All right?
That's hey.
The A's have paid their players $787 million since the year 2000.
That's why the Juice Boys are
That's
going to
it.
buy the Oakland Athletics and hire actual Brad
That's
Pitt to
been-
coach the team.
That's
And
an
the Dodgers are
episode
gonna pay
one.
$1
that you-
billion to two people. This is not fair, you guys. This is not fair. They are ruining the game. And where is Rob Manfred coming in here and blocking this? Do you remember when was it David Stern or Adam Silver when they blocked the
David Stern.
CP3 trade?
Yep, to the Lakers.
David Stern. Remember, because he said this is not fair.
Yeah.
It's gonna ruin the game. Why are they not doing that right now?
I don't know if
This
Manfred
is
has the power.
absurd. This is absurd. They might have an all-star at every position.
God
Oh,
dang.
Lordy.
That's
That's
for real,
insane.
dude. Because the DH is in the National League now.
That's right.
They might have an all-star at every position on that team. Like that is absurd. And you know what? Is an early juice, an early squeeze. They're not going to win next year.
Oh, it's about that
They're
time.
not gonna win.
boys,
Write
I
it down,
love
write down.
it.
Putting it in the
Let's
book,
go.
baby.
Oh, he's putting it in the
I'm
book.
putting it in the book.
Oh,
all
he's
right?
he's getting this in before the rollover of 2024, so that he
Holy
doesn't
cow.
qualify for next year's
Christmas.
squeezies.
That's
Take
Yeah.
Dodgers.
Speaking of
will
which, we've
not
got a
win.
new award show coming in
Yes, coming in hot.
momentarily here,
Dodgers
listener.
will not win the
He's
World
writing it
Series.
down. Also, deferred payment. We talked about that a
2
week
weeks
or two
ago.
ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
So now
I thought.
the
Maybe
Dodgers
it was last week.
combined deferment is about $780 million. So
Oh,
around
$750 million.
around 2046, Freddie
Kick
Freeman.
down the road.
Yeah, Freddie Freeman will get about $5 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Mookie Betts will get about $20 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Shohei Ohtani will get old $68 mil.
68 mil.
And most likely
God.
none of those players will be on the roster. So I think a new wave of contract manipulation is at play here.
Yeah,
It's
this
not
is
fair.
this is definitely changing the entire structure
Yep.
of
You
the
see
MLB.
those memes on Instagram of like people doing the Wolf of Wall Street, you know, and they're just laughing because they're just Dodgers know that they're just this should be illegal, and then like they're just getting away with it.
But also the Dodgers
How
are
is there
going.
not a damn salary cap? And if there's not a
they've
salary
never
cap,
voted
then
in.
how do you not kick out franchises? I mean, I'm serious. There's a minor league system. So if you're not going to do it, relegate them. I guarantee you there are minor league systems that are
That's pulpy. I'll go with you there. I'll follow you
guarantee
there.
you there's minor league systems that are doing better, producing a better talent and bringing in more fans than the Oakland A's. I guarantee that. But
that's true.
however,
So
how could you do that?
there
though?
was,
Because
right?
It's supposed to be a feeder program into another major league team. So then you'd be taking that team. But it's just that just seems this can't go on.
But will the
feels
Dodgers
more-
roost?
if-
Will the hens come to roost? And is it just a delayed 10-year thing, where they're going to be terrible
this-
because
this
they're paying
whole thing.
$800 million?
No,
for
I
3 dudes?
honestly think that they're kicking the can down the road and going.
We'll figure it out later.
The way that everything's gaining momentum, 10 years down the road, this is going to feel like a
Nothing.
standard contract.
That's fair.
So
yeah.
I think that they're setting
God,
a
I
new
hope not. I hope
standard in
inflation
saying that
doesn't
we're just going to
happen
keep
that
kicking that can down the road as sports just keep getting
More
deeper and
valuable.
deeper pockets as they are a bigger and bigger component of just overall American media
Yep.
and now international media. I think that they're making a smart gamble of saying we think we're going to reset the entire tone.
Yep.
Everyone else is going to follow, and then you're going to go 10 years down the road and everybody's going to look at the Dodgers and go, they were the first ones to do this. It was brilliant, because now everybody else is playing catch up at a higher cost, higher pace, higher rate.
It's not brilliant. It's not fair.
Also, the
They just-
Dodgers are now they're taking over the Japanese market. They're
Oh,
making
I mean,
they're making a
they're
business.
in the
it's over.
same-
It's over.
No, it's over. They're making a business decision. They're going to make so much money on Japanese advertisers, the Japanese TV market.
The Dodgers.
They're going to make a
tried-
lot
They
of money
have-
on that
in
deal.
fairness, they have the extra advantage of being in the same time zone.
I knew it was coming. Damn it! I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew as soon as I'd make the point that I would get railed.
Mariners-
Waka
Mariners-
waka.
But they're gonna make so much money.
That point, I'm so pissed at the Mariners.
They're going to make so much
The
money.
Mariners dropped the ball.
Yes.
Like you telling me
Is
that
there
Seattle,
something coming out that like he wanted to go there?
Yeah. Okay,
Really?
you remember the whole like the offseason that when they were at the All-Star game, the whole fans were chanting,
Yeah.
come
yeah.
come to Seattle or whatever, Shohei Seattle.
And he said he liked
I
it.
didn't know
He,
that.
no, he
It
liked
there.
the area and the
and
game.
Japanese already have such an unbelievable fan base there because of Ichiro. How
Also,
did they
he didn't
not
go to San
for
Francisco
that?
because the
And
city
that's
is
what I'm
falling
saying. I said
apart.
it before. Oh God, yeah. Oh no.
Isn't
I'm just
that
saying
wild to
it-
think about?
No, it just is. But I mean, he would have been so good in Seattle with Julio Rodriguez. They would have absolutely loved him. And now you're going to see everything in Japan go from Seattle to the LA,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Joe's getting used to a
boy.
new mic.
Oh.
going to from Seattle to the LA Dodger Blue.
A little more difficult when it's
and-
not attached to your face.
And I am so angry. I'm so angry. I hate the Dodgers.
He's so angry he just broke his brand new
Broke
mic,
his Christmas
listener.
mic. Oh, also, thank you to
Oh
our
my
wives for the
God.
mics. I forgot. Like,
Oh,
our
yeah.
wives
Hey,
got
shout
us
out to the
these.
wives.
Yeah.
Thanks for the mics.
we have
sound-
joint bank accounts, guys. So
Oh, so we bought them.
we did. But thank you, wives, for the
Shout
I
out
didn't
to
know that.
ourselves.
I didn't
Thank
know
you for
that.
the mics.
Music break. That's the music.
That's
God
it?
damn
Oh, music break. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. I can't wait for the viewers to see the bullshit we get up to during the actual music breaks, as if there's actual music happening.
Have you thought about that?
Yeah.
Like every time I edit, I'm like, we're not on a fucking radio show.
We're not hitting pause here. We're just dicking around for 30 seconds, 45 seconds.
But it's actually helped us. Because remember the first few episodes we didn't. There was
it's
no
nice
break.
to have the
It's just like, okay,
it's
we
nice
like-
to have the pause, but completely.
No, it's all made up. Okay.
All right, where's that maker's mark?
We still got some Joey's envy.
Oh, I know.
We do?
That stuff's like so good.
But the Joey's envy is here for this episode. Should we? All right, we're on a music break. Let's top off.
Yeah, we can cut all this on the video part either. It's easy to cut chunks of the.
I mean, I'm not completely out yet. I was just saying.
Viewers, this is just for you.
Joey's.
Joey's envy. Son bitch. Oh, the other lights left.
Yeah.
Good docket.
Okay.
I am so angry at the Dodgers.
It bothered me that.
Joey is no longer envious.
I wrote it down, dude.
You ready?
Dodgers will not win the World Series.
Okay. Step back in here, boys.
All right, boys, we're back.
Yeah.
Are we?
This segment is normally our squeeze of the week. This has been
That's
one of my
right.
favorite segments of the year. This is our most
Been
yes.
best
been so much fun. I mean, can we just say thank you and shout out
Yes,
to the listeners for
this
the
is-
fact that
Yes.
probably
Yeah.
a good half of all squeezies did not come from us.
No,
They were
and
from the listeners.
we
and,
never
like,
expected it really.
there was some red hot fire. There was some
Garbage.
steaming dog
Got to
shit. There was everything
reconnect.
in between.
Yeah.
Reconnect with old friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a freaking blast to like get to read those, poke fun, have some laughs. Like,
Yeah.
what a
Trash
badass thing
people.
to like, yeah. To,
We
to
really
have the
invite you in.
listeners,
Yell at
like,
my
contributing
nephew.
like that. It's awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna go the
Yeah.
2023 squeezies.
Squeeze.
20. Oh
So
my
normally
God.
every week we do the most outlandish sports takes. Like Chris said, we either have them or listeners submitted. We're gonna reflect for a little bit. It's almost the year's over, guys.
Oh,
2023 is over. The 2023
6 more days.
squeezies, the worst takes of the year. We're gonna throw them out there. We're gonna reflect.
wait.
We're gonna rebash some people. We're gonna rebash ourselves.
talk some more
Uh,
shit.
Who wants to start? Chris? You want to start?
I think
Your
Chris
favorite
should.
squeezy
Should I?
of the
Oh.
year?
I
Start
think
us
you
off.
should.
I mean, this is the squeeze that keeps on giving because it's one that
Endless
keeps.
fruit.
It's
Oh,
one
I
that
wasn't the only one who hit the mic.
Chris has to
All
do
right.
it next.
Okay.
If it's the one I think it is, I think you were even gone for it, but you had to come back and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had to
it was-
rail.
what
Is
was
this
that
the
one?
Oh,
It's the
What is it?
Patriots are an offensive juggernaut. It's the only squeeze that's been revisited like
Oh, Dr. Pole.
five.
who did the, Joey? Who
five
did they
different
beat the
times.
week you thought?
God, they started the year 2-1.
Wasn't it like the? I thought it was like the.
I think it might have been.
Steelers or
They started the
something.
year 2-1, and they were like actually looking good. And Mac Jones had 300 yards and 3 tutties, and I was like, "Here we go, here we go." And
Here
then
we go.
they've
Offensive
won
juggernauts.
2 games since. They've
Oh.
won 2 games since.
The
and-
worst. You
and
could
I
have
hate
said
to say
so
it.
many other words though, but
I
like
know.
offensive juggernaut.
And,
you really
and
put
one of
yourself.
them was yesterday.
One of them was yesterday, and the only time I've ever in my
So
life bet
depressing.
against my boys.
the Bailey
They,
Zappi
got,
game.
they won.
Both teams lost that game.
The
Both teams
Patriots
lost
won
that
when I
game.
bet on them to lose,
Well,
and they
and the
won.
Patriots now take a step back.
About 2 spots, probably
Two
spots. I mean,
spots?
yeah, we haven't.
They
in-
started 1-2. The first game when they played the Eagles, that's what it was. He had 306
Yep.
passing yards.
And I remember you
And
said
I
it.
said
You
it
said
against the
offensive
Eagles. They
juggernaut
could
and
be
moved
a-
on.
They could be an offensive juggernaut because they played the Eagles tough. They lost 20-25. 382 total yards. I thought, here we go.
Yep. And I remember you
know?
said it, and we moved on. But Dr. Polt, Mr. Brandon McCoy, was our only guest so far of the year.
And he was
He
like,
said,
yeah.
whoa.
What the hell did you
You just
just
an
say?
offensive juggernaut?
Yeah.
What the hell did you just say?
Yeah, shout out to the doctor of
Yes, we're
Pulse.
gonna have him back here
of-
hopefully
of
soon.
really
We
squeezing
should
the
just,
life out of
we should
that
give him a
one.
call. We should just,
That would be fun.
Just,
Yeah,
just cut him
just
in.
a
Just
special,
cut him
like,
in real quick.
just absolutely no heads up
Yeah,
whatsoever.
just-
Just
yeah.
throw him on here real
Yeah,
quick.
just send him like
Um,
you'll just get like a zoom and like.
But so in the time since,
Oh, you got
Patriots are-
stats to bring with the squeezy? Oh, he brought stats.
Oh,
the,
Now
the
the
offensive
squeezies.
juggernaut Patriots points per game, 31st in the league with 14.1. Yards per game, 28th in the league
Oh
with
my
285 and a half.
Chris came
That's a
prepared.
juggernaut,
he
dude.
we came
The
prepared.
third down conversion rate, 31%.
Oh,
Good
he
for
came
30th
for-
in the league.
Oh, no, Joey.
Fourth down conversion rate, 41%. 28th in the league.
Joe.
The offensive juggernaut Patriots
My God.
Is a what? Is a
it's like
is
they
a new
heard
recruit
you.
in the army.
It's like they heard you and they were personally offended at you having faith in them.
Oh, that's even.
That's a hell of a
worse.
that's squeezy.
That's way worse than I thought it was
that's
going to be.
just,
boy.
that's
So their best statistical category is they're 28th in the league, and that's their best.
Juggernaut.
offensive juggernaut Patriots who are, and it feels hypocritical to be talking smack as a Broncos fan, a team that just lost to the Patriots
That was
because
so disappointing. Why are the
they
Patriots
just
winning?
couldn't stop a last second drive. That was it.
Why are they
Bailey
winning?
Zappi, his
Why-
hip.
I know Bailey Zappi's trying to go out there and prove something. Leave Mac Jones in. Lose every damn game. What did that do for them besides drop them?
Because Belichick's chasing Shula's
Fourth?
record.
Well, but
He doesn't
Oh,
care
that's
about
the
the
thing.
pick.
You're
He's
right.
not going to be here. He wants the record.
You're so right. It's
Hey.
all that. That's the only reason they're playing.
Bailey Zappi recognized that if the Patriots stay as top 2, top 3 draft, I'm out. But if they drop down to where they can't go get their franchise quarterback, maybe I sign myself a nice little pay
Well,
bump.
Bailey
in
or at
the
least a
season.
little, at least a backup contract. which
Exactly.
I like Bailey Zappi as a backup. I
he's
don't
great.
want him as my dude.
Nope.
He
seems
not
to
my,
disagree.
He's not my dude.
He is force feeding you.
I don't want
to be his
Zappy
dude.
time every time. Zappy time is a change of pace. Zappy
Oh,
time is a
Lordy.
breather. I don't want it. I don't want Zappy time all the time.
That's a beer chaser.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you haven't even opened
I
that
haven't
yet.
opened
Who
that.
even are
I
you?
need to now. Now you got me thinking of Billy Zappy's gonna be my future.
He needs to
I
drink
don't
his
want
numbness.
that.
2023 squeezy, Joey. You had a list.
I have
We'll,
a
we'll do some
list.
honorable
Oh my
mentions.
God.
Pick your favorite.
Of course, Joey's got
I got
Yeah.
a
a
list.
Give me
dozen
your
different
favorite.
options.
We can hit on the honorable mentions.
All right, my favorite. I'm just gonna throw it right back at Dr. Pulp.
Oh shit.
My favorite was Josh Allen was never good.
that was a bad.
Hold on, that was
take
a
at-
roller
even at
coaster
the
of a
time.
take because at the time he said it was correct.
Yeah.
Then he got good for half second. Then he got bad for half second.
I called him out and I said, when the Bills beat the Chiefs, we need him back on. So he would have to own that take. So now he has to come back
He has
on.
to-
So
he's
he
gotta
can
come back
own
on.
that
He's got to
take.
answer for his.
Come on out,
Josh
Dr.
Allen-
Hope here.
Is very good. He is not good. Josh Allen is very good. All right, right now, yeah, he throws a lot of picks. Okay?
The NFL wants him in the playoffs.
He
That's
does.
about it.
Yeah, he throws a lot of picks. Right?
Okay.
But he scores a lot of freaking touchdowns.
He puts the team on his back.
He scores a
He
lot
does.
of touchdowns.
He does. He gives 110. That's
And
Wyoming boy.
he's got 3,700 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 15 picks. 15 is tied for his most he's ever had. Unfortunately, that's been a solid increase
that's
as
a
his
consistent
career has gone on.
stat.
But he's gone from 9, 10, 15. Last year went to 14, now back up to 15. So it probably ended, like 18 as the year goes on? However,
Seems fair.
he's a freaking gunslinger, dude. And you go back and you look at like some of the most iconic, best gunslingers ever, like Brett Favre, Kurt Warner, dudes.
Jameis Winston.
Oh no! He
Just
did. He
letting
said
it
it.
fly.
Oh, you said it.
Oh,
yeah,
50-50 ball. I love him.
35
You know I love
touchdowns,
him.
30 picks. I mean, just like, what do you have, 5,000 yards passing? He's one of the only players ever with 5,000 yards passing. He just
Yeah.
like,
But it was a 50-50
just
shot that
let
it
it
would go to the wrong
He and Mike Evans, just
guy in the
yeah,
wrong jersey.
Go, just go get it, Mike. Like Mike Evans
Jameis
is
Winston
all,
has made too many appearances on the show.
Mike Evans is also so.
Love it though.
Jameis,
He's my
He's
favorite.
so funny. Eating
You ever
W's,
heard him
dude.
talk?
Eating W's. It's so funny.
Oh, he's
Just
fantastic.
stealing crab legs in college.
It's like he when he talks, it's like he spits out words faster than he can think.
Oh no!
And then immediately has to like catch back up. So he has these long pauses where he realizes he's been saying utter nonsense for like 30 seconds.
being on his team, I bet is a lot.
It's amazing. I
bet it's all
love
like being
Jameis
on Ray
Winston.
Lewis's team. Where you're just like, is this guy still talking? Is this guy still going? Like I think he really thinks that he's being like motivational, But he's kind of annoying. But I think it's hilarious.
Also, who else have we talked about in 2020? This is also a reflective episode. Jamarcus Russell had a little stint with us his weight.
Yes,
his
that's
weight
right.
came
That's
in the
right.
storage
Oh, yeah, no, I,
We-
also,
we-
Randall Johnson.
Oh man,
That's
we
right.
haven't talked about
Randall.
Randy Johnson
He was
in
a
a while.
pillar
Can we
of
just
our
talk about.
a pillar of our podcast.
Wait, is his
for-
name
We miss
Randall?
you,
Did
Randy.
we find that out? Because
Has to
Randy
be.
Moss,
Am I the
his
only
name
one
was
who-
Cody
not-
just
Oh,
assumes
Randy
anyone
Moss
named
was not
Randy
named
is
Randy.
My father's
Randall.
name is Randall.
I know, but I
That's
know,
a-
but Randy
okay.
Moss is Randy.
Yeah, I messed that up. I did not
Yeah,
see
well,
that.
let's
coming.
find out. Let's
Wow.
look it up.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
see.
look it up.
But
But also,
if his name is actually Randy, I'm gonna lose
Yeah,
it.
Randy Johnson was a pillar for
Bring the
about
receipts.
what
For, like,
8
the first-
episodes.
Yeah, for the first like 6 episodes.
Guys, he killed a bird.
He killed a bird.
he killed a
He
bird.
killed a bird.
He
He
killed
did
an
kill a
animal.
bird.
He took
You are
life. He
so
took
with a
life.
baseball.
His name is Randall David.
Is it
Johnson.
ALL or
Yes,
is it DLE?
Randall.
Okay.
Julius
D-A-L-L.
Randall Johnson.
Randy Moss is Randy. Okay.
Just Randy.
Just Randy.
Just Randy.
Randy
Just your
McCoy.
standard
Randall.
Randy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else did we shout out? Who else brought us across this year? Was there anyone else?
I feel like just personally, I've talked about OJ a lot.
You did. Josh Dobbs was a big topic.
We love Josh
I love
Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
And then it
I love
fell
Tommy
flat.
Cutlets.
Cutlets.
Love Tommy
DeVito, yeah.
Cutlets. Let's go.
Oh man. All right, my squeezy is gonna go to Mr. Polk. Me and Joey just talked about this on a walk.
We did.
Tell me about
We
it.
had one of my favorite. We're gonna probably bring it back at some point. Favorite golf grouping.
Yeah.
Jim Nance.
You're doubling
Tell me
down
about Jim
on
Nance.
the worst
Hold on.
take. You're doubling down.
That was our first listener submitted. No, we came up with that one, right? Did we? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It was golf grouping.
Yeah, I think that was
golf
us.
grouping you wanted to go out with. So a threesome
I
along
had a
with
list
you.
of 5, and I got to pick 2 of those 5. And then
Because
I was
Joey
out,
kept
and then
stealing
it
them.
was-
Yeah, 'cause
you
they were
and Joey
all-
both stole. Like
Charles Barkley and Bill Murray, dude. And you're like,
Yeah.
damn it.
You could
Charles
pick.
Barkley, Bill Murray. I think Adam Sandler.
Yep. You could pick
I
anyone in
picked Tom Brady.
history.
Tom Brady's
Yeah.
my third.
And so then I picked out.
He
just
picked out
whatever happened
anyone
to
in
be.
history you could go golfing
Yeah.
with, and he picked the guy who announces the guys you'd want to
Yeah.
go golfing with. It
I
was
know.
the
I know that he's
worst
seen.
take I
That's
have.
great because
It was terrible.
I've got a reference to a friend of the show, Jim Nance, loaded up for later on in the show.
Oh, I love
Oh.
when
Friend of
we
the
have
show.
no clue that things lead into the.
boy.
We don't. I feel like this is the most
I kinda-
prepared I've
I
been
actually-
going into an
This is pre-
episode because we're like doing it together. Or watching you guys are watching me write into
I
my
actually
book.
assumed that you guys were
know?
going to talk shit about that, so I made sure I found an answer to the question.
Oh,
later
you
on
don't go golfing
that
with Jim
included
Nance. I
You
don't
know-
tell
Jim
you what.
Nance.
Oh my god.
You know why? Fuck you. That's why.
Oh, dude, that was such a bad take, Chris. That
Also,
was such a
and then I
bad
came
take.
back
was.
with,
I
wait,
don't
not
care.
even Walter Cronkite, and then I caught myself. That was even dumber than Jim Nance. And then Joey said Walter Cronkite, and then the whole thing just.
Walter
I
Cronkite.
don't know why I
Fantastic.
said.
I'd rather go with Tom Brokaw. Tom Brokaw is my dude.
We're doing favorite
Yeah.
news with Dan Rather.
Dan
All right, Joey had a list. We got to get through the honorable mentions here to
Okay.
make sure. Who do you got?
Oh, I got me. The Bengals won't lose again.
God dang,
Yeah,
Joey.
yeah.
Can I have an honorable mention, please?
Then please.
Oh, did you
go
have an honorable
ahead.
mention? I'm
Go
sorry, I
ahead.
didn't know you
wrote some
Yeah,
down.
he told me-
Listener,
he
my
told me
honorable
to listen.
mention is Joey saying the Bengals will not lose another game, and then Joe Burrow went out for the season
And then lost 4 games after that.
within the next 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Bengals won't lose again.
It was
Bengals won't
almost
lose again.
immediate.
All right.
Yeah.
Joey, honorable mention. What
You
else?
got,
on
you
your-
got more?
And I remember Joey looking at me and going, "Well, that was a bad take."
Immediately. 20 minutes later. Oh,
Oh,
No,
that was
that wasn't
not
good.
correct.
Whoops.
What else you got on
Never
your
mind.
list, Joe?
Cancel that one.
all right. Nephew Ryan. My shout out to Nephew Ryan. Unfortunately,
my
he had a
God.
take that got lambasted.
Sorry, Ryan.
I mean, he just got destroyed.
That was the moment
Yeah.
we chose to abuse a child.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was not good.
That was the
And,
that was
and
to
now here
go.
we are in a second moment where Joey's going, "We didn't abuse him enough."
Let's go and double
we
back
talk about
on
that
that.
again,
Let's
please.
But Nephew Ryan saying that Trey Young will have more career threes than Steph Curry. Oh.
Yeah, that's still
And
that's still a bad take. Sorry, Ryan.
That's the only take I
You're-
did
you're-
math on to be
you're an
like,
awesome
no,
dude,
No,
but-
that's not going to
yeah.
happen. But he redeemed himself with an actually good take after that. He did. He came back in.
Yeah.
He apologized for his.
He did.
For his,
He met he
Which
met
made
Chris
us
for the
all
first
look like
time.
assholes.
Did I hear?
No. We had met.
Or you met him recently and he
yeah,
apologized.
we
in
hung
person?
out. We got to meet
in
Derek
person
Wolf. The
or
three
two?
of us are now BFFs.
That's right. That's right.
But he
So
did
he's-
apologize to your face.
He
for that
did
take.
apologize to my face
Avid
and
listener.
made
As
me
he
feel like a
fucking
scumbag
should have.
Of like,
Yeah.
guy,
Jeez, what a terrible.
thank you
fucking
for
take.
just participating.
Yeah. All right, I got 2 honorable mentions here with Cody.
Oh, shit.
Cody hates children.
Oh.
All right, remember that take? Cody hates children. That was
Which
a good,
one? There were
There's
two.
a couple. Yeah, no, just in general.
There were two.
Cody hates children was a bad take. That was a bad take.
Wait, so
You
I
know.
love children.
No, but you don't. You hate children because you hate the Little League World Series.
Oh,
You
the
hate
Little League World
children.
Series take.
Yeah, you hate
Oh.
children.
No,
You hate them.
it's just a money grab by adults.
Oh no, I'll also add in
There's
Cody
no lead
loves
off.
the Saudis. Cody's a Saudi
That is true.
sympathizer.
There's
I
no
forgot about
lead
that.
off to
Cody
that. It's not, they're playing real baseball.
Loves the Saudis.
I watched a decent amount of live golf. I can't.
I can't say you love the Saudis. Another one from
Jeez.
Cody.
What?
Another one from Cody. The Chiefs now are the '90s Bulls. Ooh, that's
How's
At
that
the
looking
moment,
right
they
now,
were.
McCoy?
At the
How's
How's
moment.
that looking right now, McCoy?
Rich
They
Eisen
lost to
agreed
the
with me.
Raiders, brother. They lost to the Raiders.
Rich Eisen agreed with me in the moment.
No, that's a bad take. And then to bring us back, my final honorable mention, Dakota. Dakota in Wyoming.
love
Dakota.
Dakota.
Set it up.
Dakota in
love
Wyoming,
Dakota.
right? Said at first, I hate Jordan Love. I hate Jordan Love. He is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Let's not pretend that he's
yeah,
something that he's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yep,
And,
yep,
then, and then the next week after Jordan Love goes off on Thanksgiving, he's gonna name his kid
No,
Jordan.
no. Then he beat the
I'm
Chiefs
thinking
too.
about
Yeah.
naming my firstborn after him.
Yeah.
Also, please excuse me. I go back and forth wildly.
Yeah, it was a large spectrum of.
Yeah, that was a lot of emotion.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a lot of emotion, Dakota.
That's spectacular.
So yeah,
that
so
was one of my favorite moments, though. It's
Yeah.
just that was
It's everything this show
that
is.
was like pure fandom whittled down to just like two seething emails.
Big Cat calling out
It's
the Catholic
amazing.
Church. That was a pretty
Big-
big
yeah.
one.
That was a
Rhymes
heavy
with
moment.
Ike,
Yeah.
His name is Mike. I know that we really
Yeah.
drug that storyline out for
Yeah,
a while.
we
His
did.
name was Mike.
Way
Yeah.
Oh
too
my
long.
God, it is Mike. Okay.
He said
And,
Devontae Adams. No, Cortland Sutton will have a better
Career.
career than Devontae Adams,
Career.
which is
Now this year he has had a much better year. He has. So that's kind of a
I say
He
so.
has.
so that's a little bit pulpy take. It's a little bit pulpy take, but the rest of it, no.
But he's still not even with Devontae
No.
Adams, let alone ahead.
Devontae
And
makes
then-
$30 million a year.
No,
He's just
Cortland
having
Sutton's on
a
rookie
better
Is
year
he
this
40?
year.
I think
No,
Devontae
it was
got
30. It was
oh,
him
I
and
thought-
Tyreek were at that 30
And
mark.
then last one. Oh my God, my mind just went.
Oh no.
Could we talk about the fact that listener Kendall
That
We
was
gave
it.
her
That
fucking
was
half of
it.
her show for Thanksgiving.
That was
and
it.
then
And
they,
her saying they weren't going to lose
right
again. That was what I
before-
was going to say. Yeah.
right before the Lions. I think they went 1-2 in their next three
Yeah, they
games
did.
Yep.
and got run out of the stadium
By
Yep.
Jordan Love, and that's why
by
that's why
Jordan Love,
Dakota's
setting up
son's gonna be
Dakota,
named Jordan.
naming
Yeah.
his firstborn after Jordan Love. I forgot that those were like intertwined. Look at that, bringing listeners together.
Gosh.
That's
Everyone,
the
we want to
Juice
thank
Boys
everyone
promise.
before we wrap this up.
Yes,
Yeah,
please
this
keep
is all
sending
because
those.
you
This is my
guys.
favorite
Yeah,
part of the
this is-
show. I love this.
your terrible takes, your takes that no one
Outstanding
agrees with, they have a home here.
We should have taken the best days. There were some really good ones too, but there's just
No,
the
that's not.
worst.
That's not how we do.
You know,
that.
that's not what we do. We
bash
don't
children.
want you. Yeah.
We bash our own listeners.
Cody hates children, so he will read any take
Yes.
involving
2024.
talking
We hope
smack on
everyone
children.
sends more in. We
More in
prioritize
for the
these.
morons.
Please. We do
Yeah.
try
Please,
to we
please.
do try to put on the show. So
Yeah.
we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot how our show works. What's the next? Joey
ads?
has a read.
I do.
We've got a music break.
Do we? Joey has a read.
Joey.
Oh,
Reed.
thought it
Joey,
was-
how?
I thought-
Jeez, a lot of whiskey this holiday season.
That's right.
Joey, if people want to submit in 2024 their most outlandish takes, how can they do so?
Please, listener, keep them pouring into our mailboxes by submitting your.
Pointing at the camera.
I'm pointing at the camera. Your most outlandish sports take by emailing us at juiceboysshow@gmail.com. That
You have
is
a mic to do it.
juiceboysshow
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Let me turn you up. Do it again. Do it again. I want to hear it again. Do it again.
Juiceboysshow at gmail.com. Juiceboysshow
Oh, again.
at gmail.com. Or send us a DM on Instagram at juiceboysshow. And there's the pulp. We'll read it. And if it doesn't have the pulp, we will keep track of it. And then next year, you'll be on the
And
squeezies.
destroy your ass. And
Untold
the
shit about
squeezies.
you as a
next
person.
12 months. So please continue to send them in person. Chris!
Hey, we're all together.
Joey.
Who's sponsoring today's show?
Fellas, it's Christmas Day. I need you to go ahead and turn it up a little bit so that you can actually hear. Yeah, it's Christmas. Not unlike Santa shipping off a lot of his toy manufacturing to China, I decided to do a little lazy outsourcing myself for today's ads. Called up my buddy Chad to lend a hand.
What's up, Cody? Chad Henne here, former Kansas City.
Wait, what?
Your brother-in-law Chris have reached out. Just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy the holidays with your family and friends.
You've got to be kidding
I know
me.
You're a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. Let's finish the season strong, make it into the playoffs, and take it back to the Super Bowl where we belong.
Oh
Just
my
got to play
God.
consistent football. I believe in our guys. I believe in our coaching staff, that they will have a great game plan, and our guys will be playing the best football in January and hopefully February. I wish you nothing but the best. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a great New Year. Go Chiefs.
Chad Henne.
Anything is possible.
Chad Henne.
Boys, shout out to noted juice junkie Chad Henne
Oh my God.
for your assistance today.
That was incredible, Chris.
Wishing
We had no idea.
old juice boy McCoy a Merry Christmas.
Oh,
That's amazing. What was that playoff game that he came in when
There was
Mahomes rolled his
two.
ankle?
when
And
the
then he
Cleveland Browns game.
Hit that fourth down conversion.
Yep.
That was just epic.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
last year when he rolled his ankle,
That's what I was saying.
no, there was two. There was
He rolled his ankle twice.
the 4th-and-1 play against the Browns
Yeah.
3 years ago,
Yeah.
and then last year when that was a concussion by Mahomes, and
Mm.
then when Mahomes had the ankle, Chad Henne came in cold out of the bullpen on the 5,
Yeah.
drove down 95
Yeah,
yards
dude.
to score a tutty, and then
Yeah.
Pat came in the second half. Anything
What
is
a-
possible.
what a-
baby.
What a
Chris.
Kansas City legend,
now-
dude.
Oh my
What a
gosh.
Kansas
Now
City
he's a
legend.
juice junkie like all of us.
That was amazing, dude. And that's some things I hate Chad Henne because of his years at Michigan.
Yeah.
What you know what his record was against Ohio State? 0-4. Oh, but he is
Ooh.
a Kansas City legend. That was
Oh,
outstanding.
Christopher.
that was
oh,
outstanding.
We love it. We love you, Chad. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, Kansas City legends.
Wow.
Chad Henne
That was incredible.
shouting out the third turd.
The
himself.
old
The
third
third
turd
turd.
McCoy.
He lives in Kansas City still.
That was
love
great. Well, yeah, why
He just
would
made my day.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
the guy will never buy a drink the rest of his life.
No, not at
No,
all. No.
no.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh,
Because he appeared on the Juice Boys show.
That's great.
that's right.
That's why.
Yeah.
His
Wow.
career is made now.
Wow, that was excellent.
That was incredible.
excellent.
Was that the ad? Or
That's the ad. That's the ad. Chad did it for me.
Chad, thank you, Chad. It was brought to you by Chad Henne.
That's incredible. You literally made my day.
the best dude ever named Chad.
You're welcome.
That was awesome.
You're
oh my
welcome.
Gosh. I'm forgetting how our show works again. No, I'm
Okay, now we're
without
on
speech.
to the.
I'm without speech.
It's potato time. Get
Yeah,
starchy,
That's
McCoy.
right.
Boys, this is
Chad Henne struck. Yeah.
this is our big topic of the day. We named this 4 episodes in, something like that, in
That's right. We've
2023.
been
It was
holding on to
big,
it.
the big tot.
Oh, I thought you meant this one specifically.
Oh, this one
No.
specifically, we've been talking about for a
For a
bit.
long-
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. The
Probably since-
backstory. So the
probably
big
since we-
potato for
Yeah.
anyone new listener, since we just sound so good. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming millions of people now.
Yeah,
They now
especially
listen
after
now,
Chad's
yeah.
been on the show.
Yes.
Oh, God, thank you,
So
Chad.
the big potato started from the. It was just big topic of the day. I had this genius idea of the big tot.
Yeah.
Topic of no tea.
We love tater tots.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
Chris came flying in with a potato.
Yeah, big
I
potato.
said a big tot is just a
Yes.
potato.
So my
It is.
creative genius of a mind said, "Let's go with the big potato." And then you guys hated
We love
it,
a big potato.
and here we are.
And it's
And
stuck.
now here we are.
We didn't have anything better.
We're
and
in
it
too
just
lazy.
stuck. Yeah.
We're in too deep.
And it just stuck.
Okay, so backstory is when we started thinking about this podcast, we were thinking about ideas, what to do, what to talk about.
One of
Chris-
our original episodes was sports moment you want to relive,
Yes.
and me being the
Yep.
trending towards I would rather be a dick than
Railroad.
heartfelt.
Yeah.
I said, what if we picked sports moments
Chaos is
we
more
could
fun.
force the other two
Yes.
to have to relive?
So we've had that in the pocket since the beginning.
It was like
The
episode
very-
3.
I might have been even earlier, but
We've had it in the pocket for the docket.
Ooh, nicely
he
done.
rhymes. So this one is the
Beautiful.
official one is sports moments you wish the other
You wanna
Juice
make-
Boys
You get to force them to relive.
And I take it
force them-
another step further. I want to relive it with you.
Yes, no,
Oh yeah,
'Cause you get to watch
I get to sit and take video.
Yep.
Watch you. Be
And just
As
like,
much as we
oh,
love
God.
each other, we
Yeah.
love to watch the misery
Yeah.
of like when I took a walk because the fucking Chiefs, these guys were loving it.
No, I wasn't
Yeah,
loving
I
it
almost-
because your child was in here and you were missing Christmas.
No. It was a 20-minute walk. It was a 20-minute walk.
Going to be a lot more Christmases
Yeah.
left.
I know. You did
where's the
the
start?
mature thing. You removed yourself from the situation.
Big cool down lap.
Yes,
Cool down.
just took a lot. Chris, you want
Yo,
to
me? Okay.
You want to pick
start?
Cody or
Um,
Joey?
I-
I
Just for funsies, I almost went with I want to make Cody relive today's game.
no,
Just because it was the most obvious, most funny. All right, yeah, I'll
No
go.
problem.
they can go
I'll
walk
throw in
again
at
while we
the
set up the
third
studio. Sure.
our ping pong table.
So the game that I want to make Cody relive
Oh no.
is the 2022 AFC Championship game.
Bengals.
Bengals. Chiefs.
We were up by what?
Chiefs jump out to an 18-point lead. Bengals are down
18?
3-21 midway through the second. Honestly, with like 4 minutes left in the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank God, Big Daddy Joe Burrow is at the helm, and he looks around and he goes, "This is Burrowhead.
Burrowhead.
This is
baby.
my
This is
house. I don't
Burrowhead."
give a shit."
Yeah.
The Chiefs have a 95% win probability.
Damn it. He has
Had to make that T.
Yes,
Just make that hard T.
This is
Percent.
my house, and you're not going to embarrass me
Oh, no.
in my house. Homeboy went 23 of 38 for 250 yards.
hate this segment.
And 2 touchdowns
I
to
hate
come
this.
back from an 18-point deficit to
Mhm.
force overtime, leading to an eventual Evan McPherson overtime field goal to get the Bengals
that
into the
game? I
Super
remember.
Bowl. Looks like we're going to the Super Bowl, boys. I mean, that was the year where Chiefs were riding as high as I think they have during this
Ever?
current reign. Like they
That
were
was Tyreek, right?
they were the heir apparent. They
that was the
were
last year of
expected.
Tyreek,
Yeah,
yep.
they were the preseason favorite all the way through the season. It's just all the conversation is filtered through the Chiefs. Can anybody come in and beat the Chiefs? Can somebody knock the Chiefs off their pedestal? Can somebody keep up with the Chiefs? And you know who can? Joe
Burrowhead.
Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
That was when the last minute or Pat was supposed to either throw it out of bounds but he did like a check down with 3 seconds left and we couldn't
Yeah.
even get the field goal,
Mhm.
which the probability would have gone up to. I mean, I think it was like 4-score game or something like that.
Yep.
So that was Pat Mahomes. The first time he ever blinked in his career was that game
It's still absolutely remarkable that he has not played a road playoff game.
until this year.
It
I mean,
But yes.
okay,
it may not
we'll
happen.
see.
They could miss
We
the
don't know.
playoffs.
because if they're a division winner, then
They'll
they're going to
get
get a home playoff game.
and
And,
set,
but,
yeah.
but they'll lose that game, Cody.
I mean,
And so then he
that's
won't.
true.
Then, so then he won't ever play.
oh,
You know,
I see
a
what
road
you're-
playoff game.
You
Okay.
took an angle there. Yeah. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Okay.
Well, I hate this segment already.
Isn't it great?
right, you want me
Joe,
to-
you have to do Chris.
I'm going to grill Chris.
Okay,
oh,
we're not doing
tell
like
me about
yeah,
it.
we're not
gonna
just,
grill
yeah,
Chris.
here we go.
Okay.
I feel like I already know.
I remember this game vividly
Oh,
because my good friend El Jefe is
Zeosaurs?
a massive Nebraska fan. I was
love
in
you all,
college
Hefe.
watching the 2009
I knew it.
Big 12
I
championship.
knew it. There's one. Number one is absolutely dead set in my heart and in my soul. I can still smell.
I know.
I can still smell the rank.
Well, now you have to hear Joey talk
stale
about it.
beer
You got to hear Joey talk about it
Okay.
now.
So, listener,
from my college house.
if you are a fan of football, don't watch this game because it was
Oh my God.
no offense. It was just if you like defense, you watch this game for one reason and one reason only. What was that reason, Chris?
Indomitian Sue making
Indomitian
Colt
Sue.
McCoy his personal
It was
pet.
the most incredible
The most
personal
dominant.
dominance I've
Ugh.
ever seen. So, Chris, let's set the stage here. Okay, the
Walk me through it.
2009
Walk
Big
me through
12
it.
championship game with Texas and their golden boy Colt McCoy. All right, their golden boy. Like they loved him way more than Vince Young, and Vince Young was way better. And like you even talk about the greatest in Texas history, they bring up Colt McCoy. They don't say Vince Young, which is weird. Vince Young actually won them a national championship
Yeah.
instead of getting blown
Horns
out by
down.
Alabama. But
Yep.
we'll get to
Horns
that.
down always.
We'll get to that in a
Horns
little bit.
down.
Okay.
Also in volleyball.
Nebraska in this game had 9 sacks as a team. 9 team sacks. Okay. And Dominican Sue by himself. This has to be one of the greatest performances.
One of the most dominant performances in all
in college
time.
football history. 12 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks in one game. In
was
the
a
big
wrecking
12
crew.
championship game in Jerry World when that was brand new in Texas. Okay, in Texas. All right. So Nebraska is up 12-10 with 9 seconds left. They snap the ball. They're running around, and Colt McCoy throws it out of bounds. And they say, Chris, that it went out of bounds with 1 second left.
They're full of shit.
With 1 second left. Colt McCoy had 3 interceptions in this game. He was getting his ass kicked. The total yards, passing yards for this game. Total yards for this game.
Yep.
Texas had 202 total yards. Nebraska had 106 total yards in this game.
106?
And they were in a chance to win 12-10. He throws it out of bounds, and they say it hit a pole with 1 second left out of bounds. That gives them time to kick a field goal, and Texas wins 13-12. And
What a
that was
moment
the
to
last time
save
that
Chris.
Nebraska was in the Big 12 championship game. And it said it ruined Colt McCoy's Heisman
Oh yeah.
bid. I think that if Nebraska would have won, that might have boosted Dominican Sue's Heisman bid because he was a finalist.
Oh, it should have.
He was a finalist that year, and he got 4th that year. But if that dominating game, talk to anybody who's ever watched a college football game, and I say the 2 most dominating things I've ever seen, player-wise, offensively was Vince Young in the 2005 Rose Bowl, which is the national championship game, and then defensively was the 2009 Big 12 championship game with Dominican Sue. So
Insane. So and this is a team that was loaded. This is a team that had Prince Amukamara, who wound up with 1 or 2 rings.
Yep.
This is a team that had Rex Burkhead.
Yep.
Wound
Ring on the Patriots.
Yeah. Will Compton.
Will Compton was outstanding.
Will Compton was the dude.
He was outstanding.
It had Alfonso Denard, which if you're outside of Nebraska, you may not have heard of. Yeah, he was legit. I mean, this is a team that was stacked with talent that wound up, going on to do great things in the NFL. But the whole headline going into this was Nebraska's last year in the Big 12, and folks had a chip on their shoulder, feeling like Nebraska was just getting hosed by the refs all season, and so they go out and put 1 second left on the timer so that they can kick a field goal to win. Texas can win a field goal. And when I was saying I can still smell the stale beer, it's because we had a watch party at my college house on the big screen, and everybody threw their beer at the TV at the exact same time.
Oh, the poor fella
So
who
it
owned
was
the
like
TV. The
30
poor fella
people
who owned the TV.
chucking beers everywhere. I can still, I woke up that next morning and I was like, this is the most rank I've ever
Still
smelled
beer
this
is
place.
so gross. And anybody who's ever been in college and has ever been like a dude, I would say, in college, because girls made piles of or pyramids of burnettes, and dudes
Dude,
stacked
that's
up
an
their
empty
beer
drink. Why is there an
cans.
empty drink in this podcast? That's not how this works.
Well, because
Oh.
we happen to wear ice. Is it all gone?
Inexcusable,
We had
boy.
ice, didn't we? Yeah.
Oh, I'll take a little bit more ice, then, guys.
Look at that belly. All right, I'm gonna hit on Chris one more time
Oh, bring it.
Cody, you're always hitting on
Bring
me.
it. Why?
because I don't know a ton about this. It'll be a little shorter.
So am I just going to get hammered then?
Oh baby, yeah. Oh, you just wait. Why didn't Tom Osborne go for 2?
He should have.
1984.
You know why?
No, he should. Okay, okay, go ahead.
1984.
You don't play to tie. Iconic.
Ah.
Iconic.
No.
He said I think you've said on the show. No regrets on his part. 1984 college championship. There was no overtime until what year? If you pull this out, I'm going to
Jesus, I
punch
have
you in the
no
face.
idea.
1996. Cool. I thought he might
Oh,
have like
man.
a random ass stat in his mind.
That's fair. That seems like the sort of thing.
They
Joey
were
would know.
averaging 28 points per victory. Like the
28
They're
points
blowing
per
people out.
victory.
like the deficit, 28
Oh
point deficit.
my
per victory.
God.
Yeah,
Who'd they even play? I didn't even look that
we were
up.
bandsaw.
Who'd they play?
Like everybody.
No, who'd they play for the championship?
Oh, 1984.
Is that Miami? I think it was Miami with Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah.
That
Or
sounds
Bernie,
right.
no, Bernie Kosar?
I feel like you would know. Anyways, I would want you to sit on a couch and be so pumped out of your mind that you were going for the win. And then as soon as it doesn't happen, say, why the fuck didn't we just kick the field goal? Because that's how sports morons,
That's right.
that's how they react in this moment.
That's how they do.
They are so gung-ho about going for it. Let's go get the
Bernie
win. Let's go
Kosar.
get the win.
It was Miami and Bernie Kosar.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I want to be sitting next to you too, Chris, because
0 to
I
100,
want to
100
be
to 0.
I want to be next to
Yeah.
you, just saying, you kick that field goal, you take this national championship. There is no overtime. It's guaranteed.
Yeah. In the moment, I kind of understand, but 40 years, 30 years later, you're like,
Oh,
oh, you want a
man.
piece of that. That's all just comes into. But the moment of you being so all about going for
mean-
it, and then the second it doesn't, you're mad.
Tom Osborne did go on to be pretty good, right? He did pretty well.
Would have been better with this one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have an L on the
One
sheet.
on
He
would've
does
been
have an
better.
L on the natty.
Another one would have been better.
Oh man, I mean it's one of those where like I never had to experience it firsthand. I've always
Yeah, so that's
I've
why
only ever
I want you to
experienced
watch
through
it.
the
Yes.
lens of we don't play to tie. That like I've never even considered it through the lens of someone who like
If you were sitting on the couch watching that,
Yeah.
because every fan
yeah
would
who's,
react
who's
in
like
that moment. Yeah.
recently witnessed
Let's go
the,
for it.
the
Let's
Bob
go.
Devaney era, who's
No,
now
why did we
witnessing.
National championship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want.
That's also
to see.
predicament
Oh, yeah.
none of us could ever, because it was 1996. So like we can't even think about what that would be like.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
Chris, you made it through the gauntlet.
I made it through. I'm alive.
Chris to Joey.
So I decided I wanted to go in a direction that I don't think Joey
Oh baby.
is going to expect.
Oh yeah. No.
Taking you fellas back to 2013.
Give it to me.
Oh,
Do you remember who won the Super Bowl in 2013?
give me a second. Okay. 2012 was the Ravens. 2013.
Do I know who won this?
Well, January 2013 was technically the Ravens. So who was
Do you remember who won MVP in that Ravens Super Bowl?
Joseph.
Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco. I would love to just drag Joey back 10 years ago and make him sit and watch
Oh, God.
like a hostage. Joe Flacco completing 22 of 33 passes.
Oh, you did go a different angle. You did go a
and
different angle.
87 yards
Oh.
and 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Oh God.
En route to a 34-31 victory over the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh.
Flacco going on to win a Super Bowl MVP, Joey's favorite player of all time, all while commentated by friend of the podcast, Jim, go fuck yourself in the ants.
I remember that, dude. That was so bad for so many reasons because, well,
That was the blackout
I
game.
know for one,
It-
that was
amazing.
and I was like,
Who? How does that happen?
I was like fully stricken with cancer. All right, it was a horrible time in my life, and that was when they beat the Patriots to go to the Super Bowl in the AFC Championship
yep.
game, and everybody was at my house because I just had surgery. I was like, oh, let's go, Joey! Yeah, fall for Joey. I mean, a Super Bowl party, and everybody's like, oh, boo, Flacco, boo them. So just Patriots lost. Joe Flacco won MVP. I had cancer. It was just punch to the dick.
I wasn't ready for the third of those three things to bring back up for you, so I feel a little scummy on that
No,
one.
I mean, it's not bringing it up anymore. I beat it.
That's true. That is true.
It's gone.
You were victorious, just like Joe Flacco. Congratulations.
But that game pissed me off so bad, and then my hatred for Joe Flacco grew even more after that because do you remember like the last second they were like they were going to do like the 49ers were doing a run back like the old rugby style run back, and they almost did it, and then you hear Joe Flacco in the NFL films recording, he was mic'd up, and he said that if the dude got by and he started running, then he was going to go on the field and trip him.
Oh jeez.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. I
also
hate him
remember
so much even more now.
I also remember this game because I remember I was scheduled to work and close down the restaurant I was working at the time that night. So Super Bowl Sunday night, and I was like, "This is the dumb. Why are we even open? Like we're not fine dining, but we're like upscale dining."
No one's going to find
And so
dining on Super Bowl Sunday.
the only people that are coming are gonna sit up at the bar and like have a couple of beers.
Maybe they are.
And so me and the bartender just I wound up having like one or two tables. Me and the bartender just hung out in the bar and got hammered on their dime because there was like 6 total customers the entire night.
He's like, "Hey, I might as well have fun."
That was
Let's have a
exactly
good
it.
time.
And the 6 customers in there were those like,
It was all of our
We
regulars.
play squash.
Oh no,
We
it was
are
our regulars.
watching
They were coming in to get
football.
drunk with us.
Yeah.
All right, now I get to bash on Joe.
Oh, all of a sudden I'm like bulletproof
Wait,
over here.
am I next?
Did we go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Go.
Bring it, and then I'm gonna take you down.
Right.
No. I don't want to
Go.
Rochambeau. You just destroy me.
Oh, I just go?
Yeah, just
Which one
go.
do you... I got 2 options. One's a scandal and one's a catch. Which one do you...
Got to go catch.
Probably the catch,
That's
right?
a
'Cause it's a
singular,
moment of emotion.
singular heartbreaking moment.
Yeah.
Versus the scandal was just a slow, annoying
McCoy.
His name is
burn. Ooh, who is he?
David Tyree. Does that
David
ring a
Tyree.
bell?
He never played another
He
snap in the
never
NFL.
did nothing in the league ever again.
Ever again.
Ever. He's an advisor to the
Did
Giants
he have
right
any
now.
good snaps though? Did he have?
There was
never-
one.
no, he never
I'm
played.
I'm so, Chris,
There's one.
I'm so
He
glad.
never
Tell
played
me about
again.
a
Wait, did he
snap.
never play after that season?
Never.
Like,
He never played in the NFL after
He's
that.
an advisor for
play.
the Giants because
After
they
that
owe
play.
him employment for life because of this. David Tyree. I also forgot it was the undefeated season.
You forgot?
It took
You
me a moment.
forgot?
Yeah.
The undefeated, which I was rooting for the Patriots that whole year because
I'm sure you were. I'm
greatness.
sure
I
you
love
were.
greatness like that. But David Tyree had some stickum on his helmet.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, he had some fucking stickum.
Dude, Rodney Harrison was mugging him. He was
Listener.
all over him.
Listener, you need to go watch the video of this. Cody's hair is flopping. He is animated. He is as hyped as I've ever seen him.
gee,
Are you
they
gonna
had a lot of-
Tell this
Are you going to set
story.
the stage for this?
I don't
Do
know
you
if
know what happened? Because I remember it vividly.
there's- Sure, take it
Oh, just
because I
Joey
remember.
I don't want to.
Up
I don't
the
want to.
stage.
I don't want to recreate this. It was horrible.
I guess
All
it's,
right,
it's
I was
up to me
watching
to
it.
read.
Richard Seymour had Eli Manning in the grass, pulling
That's
jersey.
right. He scrambled for
Pulling
what 10
jersey.
seconds or something.
Yeah.
He threw a prayer. It was a prayer.
It was pulling jersey almost to the ground. He comes out and not even
Just flings
seeing,
it. Oh, just flings the
can't
pill.
even see who he's throwing
No.
to. Just throws it up. Just hucks it up. Rodney Harrison is all over this.
All
dude.
over him.
He catches the ball. He's in his grass. He's fighting it out. He's got it up over his head, and he clings
Sticks
it
it
to his
helmet.
darn
What
helmet.
was your feeling during that?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
All right. So I was in
What do you-
college.
No, you know we can move on. You
No,
can-
I was in college. And so I was a firefighter after high school, right? And so I joined college late. I joined in January 2008 when I graduated
Okay.
in 2005 from high school.
Okay, you
So
old ass.
so I fought some fires for a couple summers and then went to college. And so I knew these people in my dorm at this point for a month. Not even, because what do you go back like January 20th to college?
Something like that.
Yeah, so I knew these people for like 2 weeks, right? So when this play happened, I was at my buddy Josh's house. I was watching it. I was so upset. And then after the Plaxico Burress touchdown that sealed it, and that ended the perfect season, I went outside and I puked in the backyard. I actually threw up, like I vomited, and then I go back to my dorm and I'm so distraught. I don't come out for 3 days. And then when I come out, my entire dorm room door is covered in Giants stuff.
Oh.
And so then I go back in for another day.
Sounds about right.
That was,
I would do something
That
similar.
was the 2008 Joey. That was 20, almost 21-year-old
Yeah.
Joey. That was emotional.
I'm just impressed
Joey.
that any person in Colorado had Giants stuff.
Oh, they printed it out. It was college. There's
Oh,
access
okay.
to
They
printers.
just printed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Access to
yeah.
printers.
Yeah.
Colorado
Intake.
State
Oh,
luckily
wow.
had the
This is,
budget.
this is
for
a very, very
David
high scale- is
Tyree.
this-
God bless him.
This is Ivy League.
Oh, it's the Harvard, the Rockies, dude.
He's.
Beautiful.
CSU,
Harvard
the
or
Harvard of the
Oh,
Rockies. Yeah.
Colorado School of Mines.
I was gonna
No,
say.
that's a
yeah,
D2.
Wait a second.
That's a D2 school, dude.
Anyway,
Okay.
David Tyree,
Yeah.
we love him. He's still employed. They owe him a job for life.
Who loves
Suck
him?
on that job. I would love
Forever.
to
Who
sit on a
loves him?
couch
Tommy
for that
Cutlets
moment.
loves him.
Who
Because
All right.
we all know when you're getting close to a sack, you obviously scream at the
Oh,
TV.
God, dude.
You throw the prayer up.
You think you're insane?
Dude.
I vomited.
I could not imagine.
I vomited. Yeah. Yeah.
Bring us home, Joe.
Oh,
Or-
let's
yes, bring us home, Joe.
tear him
That just
apart,
me.
Joey.
Oh,
That opened up. That's like the
Tear
movie
him
Inside
apart.
Out, where
Oh,
it's like a
no.
core memory. You know, it's like that. Just like that ate a hole in my soul.
Yeah.
One play.
I'm sure. What are you going to do to me then?
I mean, you just did the exact same to me.
That's what this whole thing was about. Hold on.
But I'm
Everyone's
way,
acting
One play
surprised
that
that
tore
we're
a
way
hole
more
in my
emotional
soul.
than you. I'm way more.
Are we all
emotional.
surprised this
true.
is how we
Yeah.
feel after this?
And because you're the
this is-
therapist and you know how to like compartmentalize. I'm just like, I hate everything.
I didn't back in 2009.
What do you got, Joe?
But-
Bring it
All
on.
right, Cody.
Oh, jeez. There's two moments. I wonder what you're
when
gonna
we said that, you know, we have to witness it with each other. This was 5 years ago when
Oh, no.
we are not the same like close that we are now.
No.
And I didn't even text you during this
No.
game because I was like, I don't know this dude well enough. Yeah, I do.
But you know, as a Chiefs fan,
I do because I've been
years
around
ago?
for 13 years and I've
I was
known
gonna
you.
say,
but I just
you
wasn't-
guys.
wait,
you
5
guys-
years ago, we were.
Yeah, we were tight.
Yeah.
We were tight, but like, you know, it was still getting there. It was still getting to that point, right? Because how old
Years
are you?
ago, I
How
was
old are
already
you?
Wait, weren't
smoking
you-
cigars on your deck.
McCoy, how old are you?
How old am I?
29.
Yes.
Okay.
McCoy is
Okay,
14
you're
years
24.
old.
You were still a little. You were still.
We were close. Oh, you're an
we
asshole.
were
Oh,
close.
you're an
Hey,
asshole.
we were very close, but you were still a hothead. You know, you were still, and I was too. And I was too. I was too. Right. And so we knew we could. There were no
Oh,
words.
we
no
needed
words could be
space. Yeah, there
said.
was mutual.
That's what I'm
just back
saying.
the fuck out. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
with you. I'm with
yeah.
you.
That's
All
like
right.
we weren't the same close.
We don't console.
We weren't
each-
the same close as we are now because
Yes.
now I would be just berating you the entire game. Like it would just be
Yes.
every first down.
Kinda like
every
we
first
have
down
been
would
so
be a
far
middle
today.
finger emoji.
That's what,
You know, and so that's what I'm saying. So
there's a
it's-
mutual respect. Still.
yeah. And so
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
There was
misinterpreted.
That's
an
what I'm
illusion
saying.
of
Yeah.
respect, is what
Yeah.
that was.
we didn't know
Yeah,
each
an
other
illusion of
as
respect.
well.
Yes. So we
as-
we
yeah,
gave space.
okay.
Yes.
So in 2018, the Patriots and the Chiefs were in the AFC Championship game, and me and Cody had a truce that we were not going to talk to each other. We were just not going like
About
no,
a
that
week.
was like for an
All
entire
week.
week.
All that we spoke.
No, it was the entire week because this was big. This was Brady's last hurrah on the Patriots, and this was Patrick Mahomes coming up, right?
That's when he threw 50.
Yep, that was his rookie. No, not his rookie
MVP,
year. It was
he was
his
MVP, yep,
first
yep,
year.
yep.
And they were just like, "Oh my god!"
First
It was
starting
in
year?
Kansas City because once again, Patrick Mahomes has never played at a road playoff game,
Correct.
right?
Eric Berry
So-
came back for that game too.
So the Patriots were losing 24-28. Okay, and Tom Brady threw an interception. And
Hold on, the Chiefs were losing 21-0. The Chiefs came back also.
This
Chiefs
is
came
my
back.
take. This is my take.
This is Joey's
back.
story to
It's
tell.
like 21-0 at half.
Oh my
Pat Came
God.
back. Let's just say.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's Thomas Edward Patrick.
Let him take us on the
Brady
journey.
Second. All right. Now, the Chiefs were winning 28-14. Tom Brady threw an interception. Okay. I felt my heart go through my butt. You know, and it was just it was gone. I was like,
It's so
oh my
vivid.
god, this is how Brady's career for the Patriots is going to end. Like this in the AFC Championship game, which he went to what 11
It doesn't matter.
times?
That's not
Oh
what
my
this is
God.
about.
Oh
Don't
my
ask
God.
us. We're not
Anyway,
paying attention.
Anyway,
So, and then miraculously, flag on the field. And it wasn't even close. D Ford was offsides by probably 2 yards. I mean, like
it wasn't
may-
2 yard, but yes,
maybe a full yard, Cody. Maybe
it's
a
like a
full
whole
yard.
hand. A whole hand was across.
Like yeah, it was a lot.
Chiefs got a
It
problem with
wasn't
lines.
what was
not
happening
great at
with Carl Cheffers.
staying behind the football.
It wasn't what happened with Carl Cheffers. This was egregious.
It was
and-
Carl Sheffers because it was a
It
roughing the
was
passer
no. I'm
with
talking about
Chris.
this last game. Like this was. It wasn't a toe. It wasn't a centimeter. This was a full leg, half a
It was
body.
an advantage of the
Yeah.
defense, which is the big debate. Do you actually get an advantage? And at this point, it's tough. Yeah.
So
you have to-
that came back. The interception from Tom Brady was negated. The Patriots go down and they score, which makes this even harder for my friend Cody, which I should be watching this game with in Arrowhead. That's why I want to be there with you in
Pronounced
Arrowhead,
Burrowhead.
in all of my Tom Brady gear. All right, they go down and they go after that. Right, Rex Burkhead scores with 39 seconds left. Sexy Rexy.
Sexy
Nebraska-
Rexy.
Nebraska
Oh my
shout
god.
out
I
there,
love it. He was
right?
he was the
He was a great
He
Patriot.
was the man.
He was a
at
great
Nebraska.
Patriot. And so they
Heart of gold too.
score 39 seconds left. What does Patrick Mahomes do? Goes down and ties. goes down and ties the game. Goes and ties the game. One of the greatest games ever played in the snow. It was like negative 100. You know, it was insane. So what happens next? The fateful coin toss. You know, Josh Allen complained enough to make them change the rules. But you know who got burned by this first?
Yeah. And it was a
Patrick
discussion
Mahomes.
afterwards with Pat. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
Patrick Mahomes got burned by this first. The Patriots win the toss, and what do? Because Tom Brady in all of his infinite glory, they go down and they score. Tom Brady throws his helmet off, is screaming around in his 42-year-old body. Oh my God. It was an absolutely
was
incredible
it
moment.
third straight, third
That
and
was the
tens?
Super Bowl.
Third
Because
straight, third and tens or
yep,
something?
three in a row.
That,
Three
they
in
just
a
threw
row.
it to Gronk. He's
Yep, 3 in a row. That's again why I say that you always say Travis Kelce, greatest tight end of all time. No,
obviously.
he's not. No, he's not. Rob Gronkowski.
They're the same age. One's retired, one's not.
It doesn't matter. Rob Gronkowski used his body. He blocked. He was incredible. He would truck people. The only way they could take him out was by blowing it out his knees like TJ Ward.
Or he got hurt 47 times.
Because that's all they could do was hurt him to take him down.
Availability
he was
is
the
the
best
best.
tight end who's ever lived. No one can. That would be a totally different topic. Me and you can battle this out.
Chris has
He is
had
the
to live
greatest
this
have
ever.
one entire episode where I take a nap and you two just beat the shit out of each
Chris
other.
has had to live through this. many
So,
times.
yeah,
Okay.
I want to relive that with you.
Also, to set that one, the Chiefs hadn't been in the Super Bowl in 50 years. So, could you
Made it way
imagine
worse.
the 0-200 back to negative
Yeah.
100?
Yeah, dude, that was
That was a
epic,
fun
right? That was
segment.
epic.
That was
Why did we do that segment? Why did
everybody.
everybody on that? I got
everybody sad now. Good. Let's move on.
No, I'm not anymore. I'm
Joey.
not sad anymore. I went last and just I loved it. I loved it,
Joey,
listener.
you have a second read.
So,
Joey hit us with it.
all right, Chris.
What's up?
I just want to say, Chris. I just want
Okay.
to say, Chris. I'm right there next to you.
Hey, fella.
Remember, Chris.
What's
You
up?
can now listen and continue to listen to the show on all major podcast networks, including Google, Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. And this one will be on YouTube. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
All right. If
Hell
you're
yeah.
enjoying the show,
What's
please
up?
consider following and rating the show. Leave us a review. I want to hear from you
Oh,
guys.
Joey, yeah, you got to talk to listeners.
Talking to the listener, and I'm looking at the listener.
viewer.
The viewer.
Just heard
got
from
a
my old
viewer.
buddy Neil, who just picked up the show
go,
last
Neil.
week. I'm so pumped.
Love Neil.
Love Neil, good dude. His brother Nels is a great football coach. So let's be a friend. Tell a friend
Mhm,
about the podcast. All right. Please follow our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram as well. For the second time at Juice Boys Show. Juice Boys Show. Cody! Back to you, my friend.
Oh, that just about does it for us. Chris, who is sponsoring today's pick and the wheel of degeneracy?
Yeah, buddies. Still kind of phoning it in over here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Pass the
Go
Maker's
ahead.
Mark.
Let's turn it up a little bit again.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Joey, who was it that ran in that touchdown against the Chiefs to push overtime?
Rex Burkhead?
Wasn't he on that 2019?
Dominican Sue?
You know, he was also.
What?
I wonder what he's up to these days.
Are you kidding me?
Joey, what's going on, man? This is Rex Burkhead. Hope all is well. This message comes from your brother-in-law, Chris. Big Nebraska fan. Go Big Red, Chris. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas, though. And hope you're having a great episode there on the Juice Boys show.
Let's
You're a big Pats fan, so go Pats.
Let's go, baby.
Definitely had a great 4 years there. Unbelievable experience playing for some great coaches with some awesome teammates, and of course in a couple Super Bowls. So can't beat that.
Hell yeah,
Merry
Rex.
Christmas to you and your family, though. Happy New Year. Take care and all the best.
Rex,
What
Oh
up,
my
Rex?
God, dude. I had no idea, and I even called him out. I
Yeah.
even called out Sexy Rex.
this
even
was a Rex heavy episode.
Oh, no.
I was literally calling him out. My last thing,
You
Sexy
knowing that was
Rexy.
happening.
The game-winning touchdown.
That was pretty
oh
awesome.
My God, dude. That's
Game-winning
I just said he was a
touchdown.
great Nebraska.
And he was on the
Oh,
2009
great
Nebraska
Patriot,
team.
great
He was
Oh,
great Patriot, great Cornhusker, great person. Like, I don't know if you know, he's done a ton of like charity work with like Team Jack, which helps kids with terminal cancer.
really?
Like, oh, he is like one of the most all-star human beings on the
Oh
planet.
my God, dude. Oh my God.
And
Merry
he
Christmas,
would like you
Chris.
to have a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely incredible.
Chris came loaded.
I
I
told
wonder
you,
if-
fellas, I had a
Can you imagine
little
if Rex,
something for Chris.
imagine if Rex listens to this. He listens to his shout out.
I thought you just
Go,
brought some
Rex.
nice booze for
I
us.
love
Oh.
Rex Burkhead.
That would be Rex is still to
Can you
this
imagine if I
day.
bashed him before? Yeah. But I
He is still
didn't
to this
because
day. I
love
mean,
him.
he was playing at Nebraska when I was at Nebraska. He's always the player that I think about. He and Prince Amukamara are like the two guys that I identify with from my time at Nebraska. Love Rex Burkhead. He's a spectacular human
That's
being
amazing.
and an amazing athlete. Hell yeah.
Dude,
Rex-
and
Rex and
integral-
Chad.
And he wants you to
integral
have a
part
Merry-
to those 2 Patriots Super Bowls.
Chris,
Yeah.
you are the MVP
Wow.
of Christmas. You are.
Wow. That made me so happy, dude. That
Wow.
was so
Christopher.
fun. I can't believe it.
Also, you lazy ass. You didn't write a single ad. You just paid
I
money.
did not. I outsourced those,
Oh,
like I told you.
Oh, that is so good. Chris, how did we do last week? We're
That was
wrapping up our
amazing.
Christmas, New Year's episode.
my
all
dad, Big
together.
Cat's gonna freak out. Big Cat loves
That's
Rex
crazy.
Burkhead.
Juice Boys.
Yeah, we'll be posting those
Yes.
after this airs.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Juice
yeah.
Wow.
Can't spoil it,
We're in the same room
Um,
again. Chris, take us home.
fellas. It was mixed of a week as we could have had.
Jeez.
The win
Come on.
was heel of
Oh,
degeneracy.
damn it. Again? 2 in a row?
I gotta beat Cody.
Went
I
3-0.
gotta beat Cody.
Are we tied still?
Perfect week for the wheel
Now
of
we-
degeneration. But Juice Boy Joe went 2-1.
Hell yeah, I did.
To McCoy's 1.
Hell
and 2.
yeah, I
Our
did, baby.
Boy Joe is
Let's
the-
go, baby. Let's
I followed
go.
up with another beautiful offer.
Oh no.
I am so far
Chris.
in last place.
Whoa,
I'm
what
just
is
making picks
happening?
for the love of the game, boys.
Chris.
Oh
It's
yes.
garbage. It's totally
Victory
complete garbage.
feels
I am
good.
with this.
Victory feels good.
Yeah, we'll be going Joe, then McCoy, then myself, then we'll go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we're looking at. So listener, we did decide with the CFP coming up this weekend. We are all going to make at least one CFP,
Yep.
one just regular pick,
Mhm.
and then one NFL pick. So
Outstanding, outstanding college football weekend coming up. Big games. We got the New Year's 6 games coming up here. That's gonna be incredible.
Start us off, Joe.
I'm gonna start us
Huge
off,
weekend.
and I hate to say this because I hate Alabama. And Chad Henne, I hope you please listen to this show after that outstanding shout out. I hope you check it out and see what you're doing. But
rad.
I can't root for your boys, Michigan. I can't do it. So I'm gonna take my CFP pick, and I'm taking Alabama plus 1.5.
Oh, damn it. That was on my
I'm
list.
taking Alabama plus 1.5 against Michigan. As much as I don't think Alabama should even have been there, I think that they're going to win this game. I think Michigan are frauds. So
Oh, crap. I got to find another CFP pick. I'm going to take Bucks -3 for my NFL pick.
Oh, I love that. I love
They're
Baker.
playing hot. They're playing really well.
Love Baker,
Baker's
dude.
a guy.
And
They're
Baker
great.
just came out
Baker's
and
the
said he
dude
wants
right
to
now,
stay
boys.
there. He loves his
Why would he
team.
not want to stay there? Yeah.
He's playing his ass off. Mike Evans got something. Mike Evans is awesome, dude.
Christoph.
Boys, I'm going to go Patriots at Bills
Okay,
under
I was looking at that
41.
too. I was looking at that too.
Yeah.
Pat's
I
defense is
think.
good.
Well, who cares what I think? I'm terrible at this. So really, the over's going to hit. Bet
But
on
I
it.
agree.
Moving
with that.
on.
The Pats offense is trash, even though they beat the Broncos, who are supposed to have a good defense. God, that still hurts.
That sucks.
That hurts so much. I put money on the Broncos. That's what I get. That was God saying, Joey, you're wrong. You're wrong for going. Like, I love the Broncos. You know I do. I'm a Broncos fan. But I can't. The Patriots. I was shunned. I was strucken down by the Lord, and I'm sorry, buddy.
Joey pick number 2.
Wow.
Good thing his coughing doesn't bleed into our mics.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Fancy ass mics.
All right.
Tell us about pick number 2, Joe.
Yep. Give it to us.
Well, all season, what has gotten me here to now my number one spot?
If you say Hawkeyes, I'm
Number one spot has gotten me here. is
Cody, I offered you money to take this
My
first.
I didn't get a chance. Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you
my
did.
literally
friends,
just
thanks to Gulf Coast Joe, Thank you, Spaghetti Brigetti. I am taking Iowa, Tennessee under 36, baby. Iowa defense is going to show out. They're going to continue their domination. And I'm going to get one more point because they've given me so many
I'm
this
going to
year.
take the Mizzou Tigers +1 against Ohio State. Ohio State obviously didn't have a quarterback on the transfer portal.
Right?
Mizzou had a great year. Cody Schrader, walk-on running back. I think a decent recruiting class too as well. So
What's the
things are
line
looking
on
up.
that?
+1. It's just a pick 'em.
Plus
Things are
one.
looking up for the Mizzou Tigers in 2024.
Kind of like it.
At this point, we already lost. You know, we lost to Michigan, and that's the only thing that really matters. This bowl game, who cares? I can see Mizzou. This would be good for
Why
their
not?
program.
Yeah, this is only good for recruiting life and
It'd be good for their
transfer.
program.
Yeah.
Mizzou is on the come up.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see what they
Georgia
can
and
do.
Mizzou kind of been
SEC fighting, and they're 9th ranked. Good for them.
I'm going to go ahead and make Big D Mike proud and pick FSU +16 versus Georgia. I think that is a straight up disrespectful line for a team that is undefeated. I know Georgia has one and only loss, lost by 3 to Alabama. Total bullshit that both teams are out. But I think FSU comes in hot. They're just furious.
God, I hope they do. That would be so awesome. I hope they do. All right, my
Joe, bring us home.
last pick. I am stunned by this line. Detroit +6.5. What? Detroit +6.5 to the Cowboys?
Did you take a runner?
Yeah, I did. I
Under
took,
36.
Iowa under
I'm not paying
36,
attention.
brother. Come on now.
Of course he did.
Yeah, Iowa under.
Whiskey.
You could have picked that
It's the
sleeping.
under.
This
You know?
whiskey's.
So Detroit,
We need more.
Dallas. What
about
am I
time.
missing here? What am I missing? Is it because it's at Dallas? Is that what the thing is? The 6.5 after Dallas has just played like trash and lost 2 in a row. I don't get it. I'm taking it. Give me money. Give me money.
I guess I've taken over under. And a CFP game. I'm going to go
Got it.
Texas, Washington, flip a coin. Over 63.5. Let's score some points.
Oh, that's a lot.
Let's
dude.
yell at
That's
the
a
TV.
lot,
That's a
brother.
big
That's a
Let's
lot.
yell at the
Oh
TV.
boy, buddy.
Yell
Oh
at it.
man.
We love
66.5.
63.5.
Oh my
we love
God,
get the
that
TV
is-
for the points.
That's a lot.
That's funny that you go with that. I'm going Texas at Washington under 63. I mean,
dude.
it's
Sick.
I just, these are two teams that don't play one another all that often. They don't know one another well. I just typically feel like when you're in a position like that, defense winds up making the difference. So we'll see.
All right, that'll do it for our
All right,
picks.
wheel of
Chris, close us
Wheel of
out.
D-Gen.
Let's
Is-
go,
Should
baby.
we D-Gen? Fellas,
do
make
it.
sure you turn up
Oh,
a little bit on
My favorite sound in the whole world.
Yeah, we got to be able to all appreciate the wheel of degeneracy making sounds.
Pre-picked games. What do we got?
Yeah,
Christopher?
so we've got 49ers at Commanders, we've got Liberty at Oregon, and Georgia at Florida State. Who's got their phone up? Somebody pull up DraftKings on their phone.
I have
usually
DraftKings.
have my phone handy, but it's recording us.
I got you.
But as always, we've got the over, we've got the under, we've got home spread, we've got away spread, and we've got everybody takes a shot.
Oh,
shit.
baby.
Oh, it
We're
didn't hit
all
us.
in person. It's got to happen. We
Christmas
don't have
shot.
shot glasses, so this could be problematic. Let's give her a spin. That's a 49ers at Commanders. Home spread. What's the Commanders spread? What is it, like plus 13 or something?
Yep. Hold, please.
Oh my God, Commanders
Hold,
plus
please.
13.
Plus 13.5. Commanders are at
Wow.
home.
I don't like that.
I kind of just crushed that.
I don't like that.
Okay, but can we talk about that? I just crushed that.
You did.
Sure.
All right.
Definitely did.
Give her another spin for Liberty at Oregon.
Come on, baby.
Huge upset alert.
Come
for
on,
Oregon,
Liberty.
I feel like.
Come on, Liberty.
Oregon. What do we got? Oregon minus 21. What do we got? What do we got?
Minus 17. Liberty,
Oh.
Oregon.
I thought it was minus 21. You sounded so confident.
Joey, can you Do you have DraftKings?
I'm on
pulled
the
up?
yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jeez, yes.
All right. I will spin this as many times as I need to until it gives us a shot. So let's find out. Georgia at Florida State.
Under. 2
Ooh.
weeks in a row, no shots. 2 weeks in a row. Georgia
What's
That
the under?
is
under. I think that one's going to hit. I don't like the Washington as much as I don't like Bo Nix, Blow Dicks. I think that they're gonna. I think they're gonna beat.
Nailed it.
I think they're gonna beat Liberty by 17.
44 and a half.
Under 44 and a half.
Mm.
All right. So, yeah, that brings us to 49ers at Commanders plus 13 and a half, Liberty at Oregon minus 17 and a half, and then Georgia at Florida State under 44 and a half for the Wheel of DJ.
Should we take just a sip
Let's
of
take a
whiskey
sip.
together?
Yeah, guys, cheers. Because it
cheers,
didn't hit.
boys.
Let's,
Guys,
let's
That'll do it for our New Year's 2023.
Yeah.
We did 20. What episode was it?
22.
22, I think.
22 with a bonus Thanksgiving. Take a sip.
Mm.
We wanted to seriously thank everyone for listening,
Yeah, absolutely.
for submitting, for engaging, for Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all the things. We're just kind of seeing where this goes.
Shout out to Chad Henney. Shout out to Rex.
Yes.
Oh my
Freaking
God,
Head.
thank
Thank
you
you,
guys.
boys, for
Yeah,
the
that
was an incredible
warm
gift.
wishes for
Yep.
Christmas. Shout out to my two brothers-in-law for being just the morons I needed in my life.
This is a sports podcast for the morons.
By the morons.
By the
By
morons.
the morons. We will see you
Absolutely.
next week. It'll be CFP. Follow on Instagram. Oh, no, I just spilled water.
Spilled in the
everywhere.
last
Oh, no.
second.
But seriously, thank you. We feel blessed. I love you both.
Love you
Let's
guys.
see where 24.
So
Love
fun.
love.
Thank
takes
you,
us.
listener. Kevin
Yeah.
Sapika,
Bye.
Chet in Perth,
Yeah.
Mike, Ike, Kendall,
Who knows?
Big
Maybe we'll have a
Nephew
late cast by
Ryan,
then. By the next Christmas.
Cashman, Dell, my boys.
Love, love, love.
Love.
Loves.
Bye.